All right.
What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Speak Ya Clout podcast. I'm your boy,
Good.
Mike, and I got my right hand with me, my nigga Cole chilling. How you doing, brother?
What's good, brother?
Hell yeah, chilling, chilling. Today, got a special episode. We'll be breaking down the entire discography of the one and only late great Tupac Amaru Shakur. Today, 22 years ago, he passed away from the injuries he suffered in the drive-by shooting in Vegas in September 7th, 1996. And Pac was a big part of my life. I'm pretty sure you could say the same thing, Ricardo. Like,
Yeah, man. I mean, especially on the West Coast, he's
no, yeah,
God to us out here, man. He's like what Biggie is to the East Coast, you know?
hell yeah, and we all loved him. East Coast niggas loved him. So like,
Right.
like we do every episode, we say how we got into the artist. I first got into Tupac before I really started collecting hip hop. This is like '92. You know what I mean? The infamous Ninja Turtles VHS. That's what I call it because it's the Secret of the Ooze. My uncle had
Yeah.
hip hop videos. He had Cypress Hill Hand on the Pump. He had Ice Cube True to the Game. He had mad shit. Then he had Brenda's Got a Baby. And that's the first time I seen it. Was after watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles joint, and I seen Brenda's Got a Baby video. You know, Pac walking, the coat and the beanie and the jewelry, and it's telling a tale of a young mother that had a baby impregnated by some dirty ass nigga, and she threw it in the trash. And I was like, oh shit! I was too young to really grasp it, obviously.
Right.
But I wouldn't say until it was like '95 when I seen Above the Rim. I seen it on HBO. I was young, shouldn't be watching that, but fuck it, I was watching it anyway. And that movie just captivated me, man. Seeing that Birdie character, you know what I mean? I wanted to rock the bandana like Pac. He just became a hero of mine. And right after that, I got Me Against the World, and it was like the rest was history. And I remember hearing the fucked up news when he passed away. My mother told me. I was in the kitchen. I'll never forget that. Yeah, man, diehard Pac fan since. How'd you discover Pac, Ricardo? How you like?
Out here, I mean, my pops was huge hip hop fan back in the 80s and early 90s. After maybe 96, after Biggie died, he pretty much stopped listening to rap. But he had Digital Underground, so I remember hearing that. Again, Tupac wasn't the really standout artist on Digital Underground. It was still Shock G. Shock G was the main guy. And I didn't even hear Brenda's Had a Baby. I was still young, but my dad got Strictly for My Niggas, and I remember him playing that album. Now, when Me Against the World came out, now I was about 9 years old, 10 years old. Now I was like starting to love hip hop. Couldn't really, again, as a 9, 10-year-old, you don't find all the most important lines and everything. You got to be much older to grasp all that.
Yes.
But I remember Me Against the World. And then when All Eyes on Me came out, my dad was like super excited because it was a double disc. And I mean, the only double album before that was Will Smith. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. That was a double album from the 80s.
Yeah.
And then I know Master P's what's the one? The Down South Hustlers or whatever.
Yeah, it came out like '95, maybe. I'm kind of shaky.
That was the first double CD album. So, but with Tupac, it was huge. It was huge, and my dad played that like crazy. And like you, I mean, I remember where I was when we found out he got shot. I'm playing outside, and it breaks news. Tupac got shot because my dad he would have big parties for these fights, the Mike Tyson fights.
Yeah.
And we could hear all the adults like, no way, that breaking news. And then a week later, when he dies, like none of us could believe it. And then immediately the conspiracy theories started coming out.
Facts. I remember being in like the fucking 6th grade and niggas going, oh, the car is the fake car. They showed it on America's Most Wanted. It's not real. I'm like, oh, already, yo? Like, y'all niggas is fucking bugging, yo.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I posted a lot of Tupac CDs I have. I even posted all the Machiavelli albums I have Last night somebody even said he's still alive. He's still alive. People still go with that, and I'm like, man, let it be. Let it be.
He dead. He dead, son.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, I got some story about one of his family members. I'll tell you offline, man, because I don't really want to put how I met that person, you know. But I'll put that out later on offline, dude. But like I got to hear stories about Pac from an actual family member of his, and it was validated and everything. It was crazy. It was crazy, like how he was raised and with the Black Panther mentality, you know, military minded. Pac was ahead of the game by far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
By far, 20, 30 years ahead. Like, and it's crazy because he died at what, 25?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. So when he died at 25, now we look at these 25-year-olds now, they're fucking retards, man.
Yes, stupid niggas.
Stupid. They are stupid, and it's like, but when you hear Pac, you wouldn't even think he was 25. You thought he was a well-educated 30, 40-something-year-old person.
Super facts, bro.
It was crazy. Facts. Like, you don't hear 25-year-olds talk like Pac. You didn't hear 20 or even Biggie or even Jay when Jay came out, he was like 27, 28. But still, like, you still don't hear that these days, man. Like, motherfuckers was smart, especially Pac. You know his mom made him read newspapers and books and everything. He was educated street-wise and book-wise, you know. It was crazy.
Hell yeah. He was a revolutionist, man. Like, not just a rap nigga.
And though he's not my favorite rapper of all time, I will tell people he is the most influential rapper of all time.
Yeah, man. Facts. Yeah, man. So, you know, Digital Underground, you know, same song. I believe that was his first appearance on Wax. I know we had the group with Ray Love, Strictly Dope and all that, but I don't think that ever got pressed up.
Not never really. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but never made it to the light.
But his first solo album, his first debut album, was released in 1991. I'm talking Tupacalypse Now. Straight off the gate with Young Black Male, all that. Dope song. My only problem with this album is it's like it's mastered real shitty. Like
really shitty. I was never the biggest fan of this one and Strictly for My Nigga. Those weren't my favorite albums. Those weren't his worst either, but the mastering, yeah. And you could tell he was heavily inspired by Public Enemy.
Yes.
This is where you saw his militant side. It has the classic Brenda's Got a Baby, and though at the time I never understood it, but once I got older, that's one of the deepest songs in rap history.
Yeah, man, it is. It is.
You know, you got Trapped. I love Trapped.
Yeah, Trapped is dope.
Words of Wisdom was good, and I love, Lunatic.
Yeah, my shit on there is I Don't Give a Fuck. The name of that shit, I gotta pull up the track list, and I can't remember off the top of my head, man.
I Don't Give a Fuck.
Yeah, that's fire. I love that. My only it's not the music, it's just the fucking sound quality is shit, man.
But at the same time, it was his first album, so he didn't have the backing, big budget or anything like that. Because at 91, you had the Cubes, but Chronic was gearing up to come out and everything like that. So I mean, the only revolutionary music you pretty much had was Public Enemy, and I don't think the industry wanted any more of that. Being, a lot of Jewish motherfuckers own the industry, I don't think they really wanted that Black Power stuff out there like that.
Yeah, man. Soldier's Story, I love him. Pac at that deep voice when he screws and chops his voice type of deal. I think that's fucking cool, man. I love that shit. Dark shit. Violent is dope. That little like reggae feel to it. That's dope. Crooked Ass Nigga. If My Homie Calls, real good feel. All in all, it's not my favorite Tupac album, I'll be honest. You know what I mean? But
it's heavily East Coast, style and everything like that. So I mean, we'll get into it a little bit later, but Pac had love for the East, man. He was from the East, This
is around the time that filming Juice and all that.
Yeah.
So I like the cover. Yeah, they got him and the niggas with the hoodies and all that. You know, it's cool. But
And Juice came out before this album.
it just came. It just was filmed in '91.
Was it?
But
Okay.
but it came in like early '92. Juice came out.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's our thoughts on Apocalypse Now, and then we get to 1992, Strictly for My Niggas, man. Now I love this album. You know, a little bit better in sound quality. You know what I mean?
right.
Fire, son. This sounds like the Bomb Squad did this shit, but you
Yeah.
know,
Again, you
Enemy.
get that Public Enemy feel on this
Yeah,
one.
Holla If You Hear Me. Love that. Love the video. You got him twirling the fucking gun in his finger. That shit's fire, man.
Last words with Cube and Ice-T.
Yeah, that's fire.
And those were two guys he looked up to. So for him, I'm pretty sure that was epic to get those guys on the same track with him.
Hell yeah. Live Squad did some production here, you know, RP Stretch and all that.
Yeah.
Point the finger, you can get the finger. The middle. I love that shit.
Keep your head up on there.
Oh, keep your head up, yeah. Well, that was huge.
Huge.
You know?
Track. Love the Zapp and Roger sample on there.
Hell yeah. RP, definitely.
Oh, RP to Roger Troutman too.
Yeah, definitely. The title track for my niggas. I love that. You know, dark shit right there. I Get Around. That was everywhere with Digital Underground. You know, Money B and you know, that nigga the Humpty. You know.
Yeah, Shock G.
Shock G. I like him as Shock G. I like when he raps like that.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Five Deadly Venoms with Tretch, Apache, and Light Squad. That shit is fire. That's the ending track. Love that. Yeah, I love Suki for My Niggas, man. I'll give it a strong 4, man. You know, definitely. I would give Tupacalypse like a 4, a light 4. You know,
Right.
but, yeah, Strictly's dope, man.
Not my favorite. If I was to go with that, probably a good 3.5. Strictly for My Niggas would get a good 4.
Yeah,
stepped everything up on that one. And then the next one is Me Against the World, which was my favorite.
Oh, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Favorite Tupac album.
But
out here in the West, everybody loves All Eyes on Me, and though it's dope, nothing would ever touch Me Against the World. That's
my favorite too, man. Definitely. But before we get into that, I want to touch on this album, Thug Life.
Oh yeah.
Thug Life Volume 1, 1994. It's supposed to be longer and have more tracks. You know, you can find those tracks online. You know what I mean? But Bury Me a G, that is so fucking iconic, man. That's iconic.
The Isley Brothers sample.
Yeah. Macadocious, Rated R, Big Psych, you know, Thug Life. Kill that shit. Part of Little Liquor, fucking love that song. One of my favorite Tupac songs of all time, man.
Right.
How Long Are They Mourning Me with Nate Dogg? Love that shit. Under Pressure, grimy, dark shit. Street Fame, Straight Ballin', you know. I like to tell the definition of balling to you white folks, but I love when he says that shit.
Oh yeah, who's that? Big Psych.
Yeah, man. Fire.
Big Psych. One moment real quick, brother. One moment. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Great album. There you go. What's up, bro?
What's good?
Yeah, Thug Life, man. Great album. So while we're waiting for Ricardo, Chris, how did you get into Tupac? How'd you get into Pac?
Digital Underground, like when he came out on the same song, and that was from the Nothing But Trouble movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was it. Just like everybody else, that's when I got into Pac, and you know when Tupacalypse Now came out, and that was good, and came out with Trapped, and Brenda's Got a Baby, and My Homies Call. I love that.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Man, try. What up, man?
What's good? And then Strictly for My Niggas came out, and you know he had of course If I Get Around, that was the shit that was like a big hit over here. You know, and If You Hear Me, all that shit. And
Oh
that was
yeah,
a good album. Me Against the World, classic.
yeah. We didn't
You know
get to
that
that
was
one.
like,
We're on
huh?
we didn't get to that one yet.
We're
But
on Thug Life right now.
yeah, Thug Life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thug Life was good. Pour Out a Little Liquor. That was a big hit over here too.
Fucking love that song.
Yeah.
Fucking love that song, yeah.
Yeah, How Long Will They Mourn Me was huge in the West Coast, only because Nate Dogg, you know,
Yeah.
the West still wasn't writing for Pac as hard as they did in the future around that time.
Yeah, man. Let me get to the motherfucking masterpiece in my eyes.
Yes.
1995. He didn't get to see the success of this. He got locked up for them fucking rape allegations, which I think is bullshit. But yeah, Me Against the World, man. Fucking love this album, man. See, If I Die Tonight. For those who say that Pac ain't a lyricist, listen to that.
Yeah.
He
Big
killed that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The title track, Me Against the World, or Dramacidal, I think that's Edie and Gaddafi. I don't fucking
Pretty
know.
much the Outlaws before they.
Yeah, Outlaws. So Many Tears, that was huge.
One of my favorite tracks.
Hell yeah. That fucking Easy Mo Beats production on some of these tracks too. Jesus Christ, man. Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Temptations, Young Niggas. I love that shit. Love that shit. Heavy in the Game. Lord knows my favorite track on here, you know?
Yeah.
I smoke a blunt to get the pain out, and if it wasn't high, I'd probably with my brains out. I'm hopeless. That shit. Love that. Old school, paying homage to the East Coast. You know? Mainly 80s, early 90s East Coast. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Death Around the Corner, yes, and the paranoia starts kicking in. You know what I mean? Love
Death
that.
Around the Corner. He sampled American Me too, man. That was
Yes,
dope.
with the white boy JD talking. We were
Yeah,
kids,
man.
having respect.
They
Yeah,
always said that was Pac's favorite movie, man. Like that.
that's dope.
Everybody always said. And then Dear Mama. How deep was that?
Oh God, yeah, that was huge.
Like
Yeah,
these
man.
youngsters will never be able to make a song as deep as that. And Pac was only at this time 24 years old, 23 when he did that track, and it's like wow, such a powerful poet, and it like we said, it boggles my mind how ahead of the game he acted like 20 plus years older than that, man.
He did, man.
And these kids these days, they can't even talk straight; they mumble everything.
What's your thoughts on Me Against the World, man?
It's a classic. It's a 5 mic album to me, man. It's flawless, man. I loved every track on this one.
Same. Chris?
I love it, man. Classic album. You know that was like at the time when he got shot at in New York at Quad Studios, and he was blaming Big and Puff. And I remember that shit. I was going to high school that morning when that shit happened. Like when it came on the news, and yeah, when it came on the news, I was like, I'm heading out to class, and then they were talking about like he got shot. Everybody was like focused on like, is he alive? Like what was his status at the hospital? And then like hours later, he wanted out of the hospital and to go back home or whatever. And it was crazy. And then it was like that album dropped, and he was like already. I think he was already like locked up when that album came out.
Yeah,
he was locked up. Yeah,
and that shit was like, yo, like that's the best shit. I was like, when they started playing Me Against the World, they started playing that on the radio, but that wasn't the single though. And they played Dear Mama. Dear Mama is like the hip hop, mother's anthem.
of course.
Yeah, it was. I was like a touching song, and never heard nothing like that before. I remember hearing that melody. Bro.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
Oh yeah, I was saying I remember hearing that the melody from the song that was on a De La Soul. I forgot what De La album it was. Like they used it like as a skit. I think it was De La Soul Is Dead. And yeah, that was like a touching song, and it was a big hit out here, and I remember buying the cassette when the album came out and hearing If I Die Tonight. That was like a real like dark track, and Moby produced it, and hearing so many tears, and that was like a much darker track, and a lot of people like they loved it, but it was like, well, what was he talking about on the song? It's like real dark and depressing, and the old school song. I love that like hip hop tribute song he did for like the culture, and the whole album was great. What up, Steven?
What up, Peace?
What up,
The whole
brother?
I was trying to get on for like a couple minutes. Like, God damn.
Yeah, man. I should have been looking at the chat. My bad, bro.
Nah, you good.
Yeah,
Raj said he'll be on a couple minutes.
Yeah. All right.
yeah, the whole album was good, and that to me is just like his best album, and it's great.
All right. So to keep a good pace with this going, Steven, how did you like getting into Tupac? And you can give your thoughts on the previous like 4 albums we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much I got into Pac back in '93. The first song I heard from him was Keep Your Head Up. This is Street for My Niggas era. And
Yeah.
then I Get Around. And then ever since then I was like, yo, I really fuck with this dude. Like his sound at that time, like I was really fuck with him. And that's pretty much how I got into Pac, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Tupac Lives Now, definitely one of my favorite albums. I did a review on that a couple years ago. Very underrated. This is, pro-militant Black Panther Pac that I love, you know what I mean? That a lot of people don't really fuck with, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people prefer Death Row Pac, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I really love that album. My only gripe with it is the mixing is very low, like it's very low-fi. I like
we
that
talking-
they mixed it, but the mixing on that album is just really bad. And by the way, rest in peace to Big D, who did If My Homie Called. I think he did the production on that. He also did Brenda's Got It Baby. He did the beat for that joint. Rest of it, he died like a couple years ago. Very dope out. Words of Wisdom. That's my shit. I love that song. Yeah, pretty much the whole album. I love that album. Then we get the Street for My Niggas, which I love that album. I know people don't like it because of the production. I felt like, '93 for some reason, I don't know if it was like something in the air, but like that would tend to be like the most aggressive year for hip hop. You had Dr. Face with Straight Up Suicide, UMCs with Unleash,
Ice
Leaders of
Cube.
New School. Yeah, Ice Cube with Lethal Injection, Leaders of New School with Time, all that shit. But getting back to Street for My Niggas, man, I love that album. Songs like I Get Around, Keep Your Head Up. Damn, I'm trying to think. I got the list here. Songs like Don't Get It Twisted, like pretty much the whole album, man. I really love that album, and that's when he started working with Stretch. I mean, with Stretch from Life Squad. Even though he worked with him on the first album, but you hear more of his presence on Sugar for My Niggas, like songs like Holla If You Hear Me, which was the remix version that you hear on the album. Because the original version they had to cut out because he mentioned two officers of the LA riots, Officer Gates and I forgot the other dude, pretty much threatening him and shit like that. And that was a no-go. And then you guys know about the album cover, they had to blur that out because the original version had the American flag around his torso, him and Catching on Fire. So that's a big no-no. So that's why that album cover looks like the way it does. But and then to Doug Life, I love that album, man. The Under Pressure, oh my fucking god! You know what I mean? It's a great album. Rest in peace to Big Psych. Rest in peace to Stretch. It's unfortunate. That whole album was pretty dope. Even the unreleased joints that came out that time, for the Doug Life album is fucking dope. And then we are to Me Against the World, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, in my opinion, is magnum opus.
I'm with you, bro.
Unfortunately, he didn't get to celebrate the release of that album because of the rape allegations, like you said earlier, Mike. Ayanna Jackson, whatever the fuck you said. I think that was more Haitian Jack, if anything. But
yeah,
you get away with murder, at that point. Yeah, man, I love that album. I love how dark it is. So Many Tears, Me Against the World, Lord Knows, Young Niggas, Old School. Like that whole album, Death Around the Corner. Even the unreleased joints out off that album. The song So Many Tears, the original version had Stretch on it, but they took it off because of the whole, quad shooting that happened in '94. So, Pac was like, "Fuck that, take that nigga off and shit." You know what I mean? So, Temptations, you know what I mean? Love that album, man. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Hell yeah. That's my favorite. I think that's all our favorite, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite.
Hell yeah.
If I Die Tonight.
Oh God, I love that.
Yeah.
Lyrical shit from Pop. Definitely. Mm-hmm. All right. Then Big Shug, he bails him out. 95. He starts working on All Eyes on Me's double album. That came out February 13th, 1996. I fucking adore this album. I got it when the man was still living. I bought it, Fucking love this album. And I know this album by heart. I love every single fucking song, bro. That's how much I love this shit. Ambitions as a Rider, pop some real thug shit. Like, love that. All About You, Scandalous. Got My Mind Made Up with Method Man, Redman, Dog Pound, Fire. You can hear Inspector Deck at the end. You got cut off and shit. Love that. Yeah, you got cut off. His Lady of Rage was be on there too. Two America's Most Wanted with him and Snoop. That's just amazing. Yeah, man. The first disc is my favorite. Hearts of Man, DJ Quick killed that. Trading War Stories, Seabog on there, Storm, a bunch of niggas on there. No, so second disc. Yeah, California Love, the remix. My only gripe with that, I wish it was the original, because by that time I heard that so much I wanted that on the fucking album, but it wasn't. But I do like that. You got Troutman on there and shit. I do like that a lot, but yeah, man, I just wish that was original, but I ain't mad at you. Fucking love it,
That's Dillinger did. He
yeah.
that apart, man.
What's your phone number, man? I
hate that
like
song.
That.
I hate that song.
I'll tell you why. I love it. I'll tell you why. The time, my nigga. The time. Off the what time is this? Prince did that whole instrumentation on there. And that's just, I'm a big time fan. And he sampled that lovely. Talking shit to the bitch at the end. I like that shit.
Yeah.
And then the second disc, Shorty Wanna Be a Thug, Can't See Me, all that shit. The Cali vibes throughout. Love it, man. I think this is a perfect fucking album. My personal opinion. I know niggas are gonna body this shit, but that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, man. Dope album. I just really can't get into What's Your Phone Number. Didn't care for Scandalous.
What?
Yeah. No, I really can't get into that still, man. Still, that's why I put Me Against the World way above this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Can't See Me, I dope track. Love the Dre production, the sampling. That was originally meant for Dog Pound.
I can see that.
Well, I have that. I have the original version where Daz and Corrupt are on it, man. Matter of fact, shoot me your email after all this, and I'll send it to you.
Copy that.
Dope shit. Shorty Wanna Be a Thug. Wonder Why We Call You Bitch, I think was one of the realest songs on there. Checkout Time. Shit. Perfect, man. Him, Corrupt, everybody. Rather Be a Nigga with what's his name? Not Richie Rich, but Rappin' Forte. The Rappin' Forte? Richie Rich.
Rappin' Forte is on The Only God Could Judge Me too. I think he's on that too.
Yeah. And dope album though, man. Dope fucking album. Thug Passion. Holla at Me. Holla at Me is another real one, man, because that one, especially when I was in high school, I had a good friend at the time. He was going through some hard times, dude. Knocked up his chick, and I think we were only juniors in high school, and he needed help. So, all of the homies got together. We bought him some stuff. His car had issues. We helped him out. Then when he got a job and his parents were helping him out, he went ghost on us, man. It's like, wow, man. And so holla at me. There's people you've helped out in the days, and then they forget all that shit. That's pretty much that song is so deep. Like I know there's one guy in the military. He's always broke. Could never really go out and drink with us, and we felt bad. He was the homie, so everybody's like, all right, I'll buy his beer, I'll buy his second beer. We didn't want to leave him out. And then one day, man, we went out, and there was this new girl in our unit with us, and dude is buying her drinks, and we're like, whoa, bro, over the past 3-4 years, who took care of you, man? And like, I don't ask you to pay me back, just buy me a beer, and we call it even, man. Like, and so like that song by Pac, Holla at Me, reminds me of shit like that, man. Dope ass shit though, man. But I prefer the second disc over the first disc. California Love still our anthem. You go to any Laker game, Raider game, Dodger game, any sporting event, we play that all the time.
Gots to.
Yeah.
Dope breakdown, yo.
That's a West Coast
that shit was
classic, man. I mean, everybody in the West Coast who isn't real hip hop head, in my opinion, they prefer this one over Me Against the World.
Try, Steven, you can break down the
album. Great album, man. Like from the beginning, from Ambitions of the Rider. I remember they was playing the promo commercial. Remember the promo commercial before it came out?
Oh.
There was a promo commercial that they were playing for the album, and they had a little piece of Ambitions of the Rider in it, and that was like to get people ready for the album. And they used to play it on the box, that music channel. They used to play it on that, and it came out. It was like I remember it was like a blizzard over here in February, and I went out to the store and I bought it. That shit was great. Like just from. From the beginning, from Ambitions of the Rider, and No More Pain, and all those songs like California Love. I wanted the other version on there too, because that's the song they were playing on the radio. But we didn't get the version on there, and but the remix is still good.
And California Love was supposed to be on Dr. Dre's Aftermath album.
Right. That was for Dre, and then Dre gave it to Pac. Yeah, and I love disc 1 more than disc 2, but disc 2 got some bangers too, and the Can't See Me with George Clinton. I love that song. Picture Me Rolling. I love that song. I like how he took shots at See the Lord's Tucker on that.
Oh yeah.
And
Strictly Business.
Every classic double CD, and Pac was real angry. You could tell like he sounded angry on the album, like. Yeah, and I love it. I think it's like a great album.
Yeah, I like the album, but I don't hold it in high regard like most people do. I think it's a bit overrated, personally. But while working on this review, I actually listened to it again, and now I do have like a new appreciation to it, because before, like when I heard the album, I only maybe like 5 songs of the album, but now more. Yeah. Wow. You know what it is, man? Like, because like I said before in the other podcasts, like I like Pac from like 91 to 95. I feel like that's when he was like in his creative. He had more creative control. I feel like with this album,
it was more West Coast influence.
Right. Well, yeah, I have no issues with that, but I just felt like he had like a little bit of creative control. I feel like Suge was kind of spearheading the project, telling him like, "Oh, nah, you need to make this song," because I heard some of like unreleased joints from All Eyes on Me, like songs like Reincarnation, like that should have been on that album. Like what the fuck? But
Suge wanted him, I think, to keep up that death row gangster image, and Pac wasn't a gangster. We know that.
Right. Oh, we know that. We know that. And that was my issue with this album because like, yo, that's not you, Pac. And he wanted to leave death row, you know, at that point too, because from what I heard that he wanted to do like more activism and shit like that. He wanted to do more stuff like that. But the songs that I like, is Scandalous, your favorite song, Ricardo. Got My Mind Made Up. I love that joint. I've always loved that joint. How Do You Want It? The Quincy Jones sample, can't go wrong with that. Two America's Most Wanted with Snoop Dogg. That's a timeless song. Daz, from what I've been told, what he said himself on Vlad TV in the interview, he said that he gets $24,000 every 3 months based on that track alone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's crazy. And royalties, that's fucking dope. Hearts of Men, Only God Could Judge Me, Trading War Stories. I love that joint. Holla at Me, dope breakdown of how you did that on Ricardo. Check Out Time, All Eyes on Me, the self-titled track. Ain't Hard to Find and Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. Those are my favorite songs of the album. Dope album, but you know, I just felt like it was a little bit rushed, being that he recorded that shit in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I respect your opinion, Steven, but I think that's a masterpiece, bro. That's just my opinion. I feel you.
But it's not touching me against the world though, for me personally.
No, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah. I'm not debating what you're saying.
Yeah. No, Mika Throat is my favorite too. You know,
right.
Around this time though, that's when he started like on the B side of the single. I think it was How Do You Want It, when he went after Biggie.
Yeah, hit him up.
Yeah. So y'all being East Coast at that time, how did you guys feel at that time?
I didn't take nobody's side. I was a hip hop fan, so I just was like, you know, if he got beef with the East, then that's what it is. I did feel offended when at the Source Awards in '95 when Snoop came up on stage and he was like, "You only got no love for the," you know what I mean? Like, so we felt offended behind that. And then like when Dog Pound came out with the New York video, like people was pissed. Like we wanted like revenge, you know, like when CNN came out with that LA joint, that was like our answer back to him. Yeah, you know. So, but I didn't take no sides because I was supporting Death Row. I was buying West Coast shit, so I was like, it just was fucked up that, you know, it was the East and against the West, and you know, West Side Connection got involved and Common and everybody else, but I wasn't taking nobody's side, man. I was just like a hip hop fan and a music lover at heart.
I'm not from New York, but you would swear niggas in my project that they were from Brooklyn or some shit. They were like, fuck. I was like, nah, fuck all that. I love Tupac, man. I didn't give a fuck. I love
I was listening to the Corrupt interview today on the Breakfast Club. They fucking recorded that shit Sunday or Monday, and they finally posted it today.
Wow.
But he was talking about the New York, like saying that because when I hear that song, even now, I don't really find the disses like how they're dissing New York, you know? But the whole kicking the buildings down, I see why they did it, because they got shot at on the set when they were recording it out there in Brooklyn.
Right.
And, you know, I hear the stories of Biggie going on Funk Flex, calling out New York, like, you're going to let these guys just come out here and record a video in our backyard like this? And they end up getting shot at. I think that's what sparked it. And, you know, the whole Snoop Dogg, I mean, I watched the Source Awards, and yeah, man, ain't nobody really bigging up Death Row right there. And I get it. I mean, it's New York, you know, it's just like Bay Area is going to big up E40 more than LA would, you know, it's just where you're from. And, you know, but at the same time, the West, I don't think, I mean, as far as radio goes, never got that much love from New York. The way we show New York love out here, like New York hip hop was huge back then. Huge. Right. Biggie was still huge out here. And I think that's what pissed off the West. And I think Suge saw the monetary reason behind the beat, like, oh, he can make a killing off this money, you know. And I think he fueled Pac to keep going at Biggie like that.
Yeah, because Pac did it because he said he wanted more publicity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was being real with it. Now, I know Biggie for a fact knew what happened to Pac that night in New York when he got shot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you can't really say nothing because shit, you live there, man. You don't want the same problems coming your way. So it's just code of the streets. I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Pretty much.
And it's what it is, you know. And I think Pac just targeted on Biggie because Biggie was the better rapper from there and represented New York. So why not, you know?
Yeah, in my opinion, that they both have their faults. Like I do think that Biggie should have been there for Pac more. You know,
If
even
they was as close as people say they were, then yeah, I get that. So,
even Chico said it. Chico said the same thing for Junior Mafia, the nigga with the gold teeth. He's like,
right.
I thought Big should have been more there for him. He said it on the Bigger Than Life documentaries. I thought Big should have been there.
I mean, if you as close as you say you are, then yeah, you know, like that's like if y'all was to come out here to visit, I'm not gonna just leave y'all hanging against some Cali guys. No, we're brothers. I'm gonna have your back to the fullest, even against people in my own neighborhood and everything. It is what it is.
Right.
But Biggie should have. Maybe Puffy told him not to. Who knows?
Yeah.
But Pac was also a stubborn dude, man.
Yeah, he was.
Very stubborn. Probably didn't want to hear the, you know, people telling him the truth and everything.
He seemed like one of those dudes you can't tell him anything.
You can't. He can never be wrong. He was one of those guys. He'll never be wrong.
Right.
Then, oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was gonna say my thoughts on Ricardo's questions. You know, when I was young, you know, I was too young to really appreciate that. But as I got older, I was offended, but not as much because what I see from it, I saw good music come out of that beef.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, you had like Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth, like, you know, the songs like Drop a Gem on them. That was a strictly diss to Pac. And they wouldn't make a video for that, but you know, because of Pac dying, out of respect, it was like, nah, take it down the radio stations, you know, shit like that. You know, I don't care what nobody said. Long Kiss Goodnight, that's a Pac diss. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. He even said it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's both are at fault, you know what I mean? I'm just happy that, you know, that as the East Coast dude, like I'm glad that CNN and Mobb Deep, they had the balls to, you know, like to publicly do a video on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny because Jay-Z had the nerve to talk shit about Prodigy, but then he was making diss tracks, you know, when Pac died, the Dead or Alive game. Oh, he said that he was alive when he did it.
He was alive when he did it, and then they, you know, got pulled after he died. They got pulled. Yeah.
Got you. But yeah, man. It's just unfortunate that they both died because of bullshit. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate the music that it came out of. You know what I mean? That's pretty much my thoughts on that.
You know, but had love for, you know, and he went on the radio. Like, I mean, he thought when he went on the radio and said he loved Puffy and Biggie, like those were his people. And then he had to fly back home with Pac and Suge. They didn't even talk to Snoop after that. Snoop had love for everybody.
Right. And what's crazy about that too, Ricardo, Pac, he's from New York himself.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He used to call himself MC New York. Yeah. And he loved the East Coast cats. Like Buckshot and he was from what I've heard, he was a hip hop head.
Right. But at the same time, you know, like out here in Cali, we had that quote, "It ain't where you from, it's where you at," you know?
Yeah.
Like just like Ruff being from Philly, he rides for the West.
Right. It's a loyalty thing too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, man. Then unfortunately a few months after the release of that album, the double album I mean, he passed away in that drive-by shooting, you know. We can get into that later, you know. Yeah. But that was terrible. Me and Ricardo touched on a little bit in the beginning, but we get into that later. But Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, the 7-Day Theory was released around like November 96. Technically, it's posthumous because it came out after he passed. But it's not I don't consider that a posthumous album. The nigga knew the artwork, he knew the track list, he knew everything about it. You know, I fucking love this album. This is Pac from the bottom of his gut, just spitting that real, man. Bomb First, Hail Mary, uh, fire shit, man. I love that album. So dark and grim. White Man's World, Crazy, Against All Odds, which I love that shit. Just Like Daddy's the only song I can do without. You know, I'd rather have Never Had a Friend Like Me on there. That sounds just like a Machiavelli song, man. It's on the Gridlock soundtrack, but I got that Machiavelli feel. I think Hurt 'Em Bad did that, produced that, one of the Machiavelli producers. But I love that. Mo-10. My favorite Tupac song of all time is Me Against the World, man. You know, the metaphor he used of having the gun as his bitch. You know, I love finger fucking you. That shit is crazy, man. Then he got the bitch talking shit in the middle of the song. Fire, man. Love that album. A perfect album. Shout out to Risky from the art department at Death Row. He did that album cover. Love that. Perfect album. And besides Just Like Daddy, I'm not too keen on that, but you know, just amazing album. Just very blasphemy. How dark is that? You know, love that. Life of an Outlaw. That shit. This album is amazing, man. Love it.
It's a dope album. I can't say I love it because I hated Bomb First. I love the lyrics. I hated the fucking beat.
Wow.
It was.
Oh, Carter, you hate it because of Jay-Z diss, nigga.
I hated the beat, man.
I'll just fuck with you.
Yeah, okay. Even to the Ether, love the diss. I hated the beat to Ether. You know, it's just like, God, this album to me felt like I don't think Tupac was 100% done with it, but Suge Knight was capitalizing off this shit, and he was like, "Let's push it. Let's hurry up and push it." To Live and Die in L.A. again, West Coast anthem, big time anthem out here in Cali, man. And you know, Hail Mary, Me and My Girlfriend. Again, that I think that was probably one of his most slept on tracks. You know, people didn't even know about it. Like non-hip hop heads didn't even care for it until Jay-Z redid it. You know, but real hip hop heads knew, like, hey, that was strictly Pac. And you know, Hold Your Head, Against All Odds, Toss It Up. I love Toss It Up. That's a party track right there.
I love that.
Party track, man. But not, you know, a lot of people I know too love Machiavelli, but I think it's down below, man. It's not my favorite album. A lot of people like it just because of the hatred he had on it. You know, I wish he would have put Hit 'Em Up on there, or even Hit 'Em Up Part 2, because there was the unreleased one where him and the Outlaws are still going on. Like there was like extra verses. What's up?
He said, "You're just a phony fat nigga."
Yeah.
About, big.
Yeah, it's on the extra the Machiavelli, like the Machiavelli 2 or 3.
Yeah, I finally have that. Thank God. Hell yeah.
Yo, Mike,
one of these days we get time, I'm gonna download all these CDs. I gotta email them to y'all, man. The Machiavelli tapes.
Yeah, please do.
I know. I need to do that for y'all, man.
The sound quality is shitty, but I'm glad I got them.
Yeah, yeah. But that's my opinion on Machiavelli. It was rushed. And this is what fueled conspiracy theorists even more. Like, oh, he got a different name and this and that. He's still alive, and that's what kept it going.
What's good?
What's good?
Not much. Just chilling.
Steven and Trout, what's your thoughts on Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati?
I loved it. I thought it was like Ricardo said. He was angry. The hatred was, you could hear it on all of those songs, and Bomb First, and he let loose on that album. Like he didn't care. He was like fuck Bad Boy, fuck Jay-Z, Nas, you stole my shit. You know what I mean? Like I love that about him, and like he spoke his mind all the time. He didn't like mix words at all. And you know, Hail Mary. I remember when that video came out, like after he passed away, it was like, damn, yo, like it was like a eerie type of video, and you know, it was just sad. It was like sad to like even watch his videos after like everything happened, and you know, I just loved the whole album. Toss It Up. I remember watching that when that came out. You know, when him and Danny Boy in the video and Aaron Hall and Casey and JoJo, they were in it, and that was a great song. And Crazy, I love that song. And White Man's World, Against All Odds, all of those songs was good. I don't think it's a classic album. I think it's definitely a solid album from him. And after that album came out, it was like that's when the Machiavelli bootlegs that came out, and I just wanted like to hear more Pac. Like just waiting for like the other albums to come out. But that's definitely like a solid album, and I love the album cover. The album cover, like just looking at that album cover is you just like explain like the whole album, like where he was at, and I just thought it was a solid album.
So.
I just want to say something, man. This kind of gets on my fucking nerves. That Jason versus whatever the fuck. He's like, it's not Hit 'Em Up Part 2. It's the demo version. Like, we don't know that. That's how I know it from the Machiavelli tapes. Hit 'Em Up 2.
Nobody knows if it was the original or, because the Machiavelli tapes came out, of course, long after he was gone.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
So eat a dick. Shut up.
That's what we do over here. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, my thoughts on Don Illuminati is pretty much the same as Ricardo's. It's okay, I don't hold on high regards as most people do. I do like the album cover, pretty dope. I definitely another Rush album, in my opinion. Just like 2-3 days or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like less than a week.
The 7-day theory. It was supposedly done in about 7 days.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you can tell. It's not a bad album, but it's just I don't hold it in high regards of it. The Hail Mary song I like, but I've heard it so many times. It's like I got tired of it. Same thing with To Live and Die in L.A. Although I would never say that in Cali. I would never say that.
Oh wow!
I would never say that. I like the video. The video was dope. I like seeing him in the lowrider. He's just like just having a good time. Just like just him like buying the oranges from the seller and all that. I thought that was pretty dope. You see like a lighter side of Pac.
So we all get our oranges, man, on the side of the road.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit. Bomb First. Love that joint. Toss It Up. I'm surprised I didn't hear anybody talk about Blasphemy. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Okay.
Matt Dark.
Yeah, very dark.
Yes.
White Man's World, some real shit right there. And Against All Odds. Those are my favorite joints of that album.
Hell yeah.
No.
So Reg,
What's good?
you can give a recap on Pac's like albums in his lifetime, brother. You can just give your thoughts on those.
Okay, don't mind if I do. Tupacalypse Now, I love that album and shit like that. That was a very dope debut album. My only gripe is I just wish the mixing was a little bit better though.
Oh yes.
But I heard that the re-release version, I think back in 2015, they fixed the mixing on it though. I don't know if that's true or not. Brenda's Got a Baby. It was probably like one of my first introductions to Tupac. Trapped is my shit.
Yeah.
If My Homie Calls, oh my god. Part-Time Mother. Whew.
Yeah.
Very dope album. And Steven, thanks for that info about the demos and that the interview you posted.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Now, Strictly for My Niggas is a great improvement and shit like that.
Yes.
He found his style with that album, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I Get Around. I actually like the remix to that too. Like this is like a jazz remix to that song. Five Deadly Venoms was Tretch, Apache, Live Squad. Oh my god. They all went in on that joint. Papa's song, Keep Your Head Up, and my all-time favorite song, Last Words. Did y'all even mention that song, by the way?
We didn't really go through the songs like that.
We just covered the albums, like our brief opinions on the albums.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Me Against the World is my favorite album. Love that album from top to finish. So Many Tears, Temptations. Can You Get Away? All Eyes on Me. It's a great album. I love that album, but I felt like the Death Row flavor kind of ruined the album for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's still a dope album. Now, the Machiavelli album, I actually like that better than All Eyes on Me. That album I can listen to top to finish and shit. Classic album, in my opinion.
My uncle be happy. He fucking loves that album. So be happy you said that shit.
What's your thoughts on Thug Life?
I felt like the Thug Life compilation, after we listened to it, it could have been so much better. They could have added so many other songs, but it's still a solid album.
Oh.
To be honest, I would even say Strictly for My Niggas is a classic.
No doubt.
Hell yeah. So what we get to the posthumous shit, I'm just gonna God, I don't like none of this shit. I'll be honest, I don't, because dude, with the exception of Are You Still Down, I fucking love that, man. I love
Are You Still Down was great.
Yes, because that's a lot of that shit is real. A lot of that shit is between Strictly through Me Against the World. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Leftover. And that real song. It's like me and Steven talked about last night. Some are remixed, but it's fire still.
Yeah, like Hellraiser. That's a remix.
Yeah. But some like Definition of a Thug Nigga and Only Fear of Death, that's actually real shit. There's no pop vocals, faggot ass Eminem. I hate that shit. That was gay. We'll get into that.
Yeah. Oh.
Style is fantastic. You know what I mean? Love that.
Yeah, I love Are You Still Down?
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite one after he died. It had 16 on Death Row, Lie to Kick It. I mean, it had dope tracks. It was good. Most of it was left untouched, just mastered for the release, which I appreciate. I wish, his mom would have stayed with that style. Like, don't fuck with anything. Like, there's a lot of heat on the Machiavelli tapes that needed to be mastered, and it would have been great. You didn't have to fuck with it.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get to the Eminem one soon because that shit was garbage.
Oh, yes.
Well, I didn't even eat breakfast yet, man. What the fuck?
Sound good.
No, I'm just saying that I don't want to hear about that Eminem shit, but I was just joking.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
Try.
I didn't hear the album. I didn't listen to that one yet.
Oh God, you need to hear that. Fire.
Yeah, you should hear it, man. You'll enjoy it. Really good album.
Especially with like that early pop and shit.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Are You Still Down, man? I finally listened to it, a couple of days ago. Fucking fire. Like Mike said, man, it's leftover tracks from Street for My Niggas all the way up to Me Against the World. And it also includes Thug Life too as well, leftover tracks from that. Love it, man. Regarding like the when they like mess with the beats, unfortunately it's because of sample clearances. Like they couldn't clear the samples. So that's why they had to remix a lot of those songs from the later albums. Because I know, like I said, Hellraiser, that was a leftover track from, I want to say, from the Thug Life album. You know what I mean? But the original joint is a lot more aggressive, but it's pretty dope. Like, songs like Open Fire, the self-titled track, Thug Style, Nothing to Lose, Let Them Things Go, Definition of a Thug Nigga, which was on the Poetic Justice soundtrack. Hold On, Be Strong, Fake Ass Bitches, Do for Love that joint. When I Get Free too, that's my favorite joint. I love that beat. And Only Fear of Death, which I believe was supposed to be on Me Against the World. But man, that shit, whoo! That When I Got Free, like that Stanley Clark sample. Oh my god, the way he wrote the beat with those drums. Oh my god, fucking love that shit, man. My opinion, the best posthumous album that he dropped. And
Yes.
like Ricardo said, man, like I wish that with the later albums, you know, she would have kept like that same style. But like I said, because of more than likely sample clearances, they had to redo a lot of those beats. And to me, that sample clearances, like in my opinion, is a big detriment to hip hop, in my personal opinion.
Facts.
Cause I love samples. I love you. You guys know I make beats, and I love sampling. Like it's
Yeah.
nothing like a sampled beat, man. Just like the grittiness and that just that whole aura. Even Phil Collins said some shit like that show that I missed. I wish they still make called Storytellers. When he was talking about the breakdown of the Face Value album that came out '81 with Must Be in the Air Tonight,
Right.
he was saying something how a drum machine has a sound that you can't get from a real drum. So it's like the same concept with a sampler with sample beats. You know what I mean? It's just something about a sample beat that has that sound that is like it's so intriguing compared to like live instrumentation. But yeah, man, Are You Still Down? Very fucking dope. I just wish like the other albums were like, in the same style, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But what can you do? That's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah. From what I've heard about Are You Still Down, I like the album and shit like that. That the grittiness of that early Tupac and shit.
Mhm.
I wonder if Heaven Still Got a Ghetto. That's my shit right there. Hellraiser. Um, what was that one other song? Definition of a Thug Nigga.
Mhm.
Like I have to actually listen to that album though, but definitely a dope, solid album. The only posthumous album from Tupac I would actually own if I run across it though.
Yes.
And it gets worse from here.
There was some good stuff after that, man.
To be honest, I have not even heard a posthumous Tupac album after Are You Still Down besides the Pac Life's album. So I
Oh,
Oh yeah,
might,
that's trash, man. But
yeah.
we'll get into that one. You got to hear. Well, I'll let Mike control it, man, because I think next is what Still I Rise.
Oh god,
yeah, I was not a fan of that.
You didn't
I
like
love
the
that album.
Outlaw album?
Mm-mm.
I love that
I'm
one.
not a
Oh
fan of the Outlaws. Period.
Trash.
Besides Yaki Gaddafi, besides him.
man, I love this album.
That one is classic. Baby Don't Cry
Yeah,
and Teardrops and Closed Caskets with Nate Dogg. You
right.
know,
Yeah,
No,
man. You
High
had
Speed.
that. You had Hell for a Hustler.
Yeah.
You ain't shit without your homeboy. Man,
the Outlaws just
I thought it
ruined
was a
it.
dope album.
I felt like they were just trying to push the Outlaws to the public by using Pac's death, and I didn't like that shit, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah, Still I Rise, man. I don't remember it, man. I don't really. I have it. I have it
Right.
physically. Don't remember this shit. You know.
Well, the way I see it, I mean, they had these verses. That was his team. I mean, why not? You know, like that. It's like if Junior Mafia still had some Biggie vocals. That was his
Right.
crew. I think you're only right. You're the only right ones to actually do something with it because he picked y'all. You know, same with the Outlaws. You know, my favorite outlaw? Hussein Fatal wasn't part of it, which I wish he was. He was my favorite. Rest in peace to Hussein Fatal. Um, but I love that album. I remember when it came out, I went and picked it up. I had it on cassette first, though.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
remember it. I'm not too keen on it. I know me and my niggas used to go on blunt rides and they'll be playing that, but I'm not a big fan of that, man. I barely remember this shit. I barely remember. I have it, but I don't remember it.
Some of the songs like it was from the Machiavelli bootleg, but like some of this like things like Secrets of War. That's a different beat on the Still I Rise album from the original
Yeah,
one. And Letter to the President and Teardrops and Closed Caskets. That's still the same beat from the Machiavelli bootleg.
I love Letter to the
You know.
President. Love that shit.
I was great. I remember getting that. My aunt, rest in peace. She had bought that for me for Christmas. That year. So I always remember that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the album. It's just mainly the production and like I'm not the craziest Outlaws fan like that. I like when they were in Me Against the World when it was known as Dramacidal, and I
Yes.
think it was because of the beats. You know what I mean? Gaddafi, rest in peace to him. Definitely dope. I need to get his album what's it called? In the Line of Fire, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get my hands on that. I think that goes for a little bit of money as well. Yeah, it's not very memorable, like Mike is saying. I don't really have too much to talk about with that album.
Yeah. In 2001, they drop Until the End of Time. Just a bunch of fucking Machiavelli tape songs cleaned up, and I fucking hate it. I don't like it. I don't like it, man.
Well, before
Bro.
that, a lot of people don't know about this.
No, I don't know about
Yes.
that. I hear the song, but I know there's no damn album put out.
The Machiavelli
Yeah, no.
Dillinger album.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
A lot of
What?
people don't know. It hit the streets in Cali, and it is very hard to find. Very hard to find.
Yeah.
And when Daz left Death Row, he took a lot of masters with him, and like the Don't Go to Sleep, I think you end up hearing it on like Pac's Life. The original's on here with Corrupt, and then First to Bomb, the original, is on here also. And he has a couple other tracks, but it was an EP with a couple of remixes, but still a total of 12 tracks on here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very hard to
It's
find.
mostly-
He ended up getting taken to court by Tupac's mom over this.
oh
That
shit!
Don't go to sleep. They can get your cash on. That's
Matter
fire.
of fact, I'm gonna hook all y'all up, man. I'm gonna hook all y'all up today with that one.
I heard it on Dat Piff. It was on Dat Piff like in 2009. They put it on there.
Yeah, I think Daz just got mad at everybody and just let it release. He didn't give a shit.
But it's
But
mostly
then
like
after
Pac.
that, yeah, we ended up having what Until the End of Time.
Yeah, Until the End of Time, 2001. I don't like that album. I like Ballad of a Dead Soldier because that's actually real. Because I remember I heard that in 97, so on one of the Machiavelli tapes. Cause my nigga played me that shit. He had the bootleg cassettes, and I was noticing a lot of those. Like the original nigga's nature is fire.
Yeah,
I love that. But I hate when they remixed it with Little Mo and shit. Come on. Like,
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
I have two things. Did y'all ever hear that interview of the Outlaws talking about they smoked Tupac's ashes?
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That's another
crazy.
reason why I don't fuck with that shit though.
That's weird, son.
Yeah, that's just.
And I actually heard some of this album, and the one thing I like, they use like dollar store R&B beats for this album and shit like that.
Yeah, man. And they're talking to a nigga like I heard the originals, so I didn't like that shit, man. I didn't like it. I
Like,
have it, but I don't like it.
like you ever watch a show on syndication and they replace the original music with generic music? Like this is how I feel about this album.
Word.
I loved Until the End of Time.
I can respect that.
I loved it. Especially the first disc. I mean, yeah, Ballad of a Dead Soldier, Fuck Friends. Little weird song, but it was cool. Little Homies. Loved it.
Fuck Tracy.
Yeah. I love Happy Home. I thought that was one of the realest songs he's ever done. One of the realest songs. I mean, eventually, yeah, you got to get yourself a happy home. And there was another one, Letter to My Unborn was dope, but All Out, I thought it had a bunch of good tracks, man, that it was just slept on.
Probably because of sample clearances, that I would love if they could clean up those Machiavelli tapes and release them,
And Breathing,
my
I
gripe with that.
love Breathing. Like,
The
you play that in my
motherfucker.
in Iraq all the time, man.
That's dope too. I'll give it to that.
Breathing,
At
we
least that
played
sound-
in Iraq all the time because that was like our anthem. Like, yeah. We
That
just come
sounds
home
like a
alive.
Death Row era Pac song not touched. It does. So
Yeah.
What song?
Breathing.
Breathing.
Okay.
The public ain't ready for the Machiavelli tapes, Mike. I hate to say it.
Yeah, man. I finally got them. I wish they were cleaned up, but Jesus Christ, some good shit on there.
Like, Angie Martinez needs to release that interview, though, on some real shit.
She still hasn't. Yeah, exactly.
The fuck
man.
is
I
she
wanna
doing?
hear it. He's
man,
holding that
threatening
for
her and
when she can't get a job, probably, man.
No, people threatening her and shit, probably.
You said what, Steven?
I said people probably threatening her to if she
Yeah.
releases, death threats and shit.
Jason the 13th, you didn't pay Daz $500 for that album? Dude, where
What
the
the
fuck you from, dog? This shit was on the streets of Cali, man. What you talking about, man?
You say he's from the UK.
Yeah, you don't know shit about West Coasting, man. I'm gonna tell you that straight up, man. Because
He's starting to sound like
when it
Sugarfoot.
dropped, it was
He's getting-
at like VIP Records. It was at VIP Records. It was at Tower, and it was at a couple other big record stores out here. Plus, the swap meets had it, and it wasn't bootleg. Don't delete all your fucking messages.
Oh no, Ricardo, I bodied him for you, son. Fuck that dude. Every time he's always fucking with Ricardo, this clown
This
ass
shit
nigga.
was not $500, man. Fuck out of here. You might find it now for like $100 or a bootleg for like $20, man. But I ain't never seen nobody $500 for that. Back to what we were saying.
Yeah. Y'all give try. You gotta give your thoughts on Until Then Time, right?
I didn't hear none of the only post
Oh, yeah,
like
cover that,
posthumous
cover that.
release I heard. Huh?
Yeah, I remember you telling me you didn't hear that. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, only one I have is Still I Rise. That's the only one that I have after Pac died, and I heard Don't Go to Sleep EP, but everything else I didn't bother to listen to.
All right. 2002, Better Days. Fuck that album.
Yeah,
I never heard it.
Yeah. Fuck that.
garbage.
Wait a minute.
Garbage.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wasn't this the album with that bullshit Thugs Mansion on it?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
With
god.
Nas, the acoustic version with Nas, yeah.
Fake Tupac.
That is so cheesy, man.
Like, I hate how they did Ride on Our Enemies, how they
Yeah.
God damn it, do I hate that
That's
shit.
some smooth Cali shit that you can do a drive-by to. That's originally
God damn it. I have the original. The original's amazing, but
it is.
fuck.
They made that shit a Clay Aiken song. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck, I hate that shit.
That acoustic song, like.
Yeah, that's right.
Ugh.
What else, man?
Felt like I was listening to some bullshit. Yacht rock.
Yeah, it's terrible. After that, I don't give a flying fuck. I didn't give a fuck until that time, but loyal to the game. Like my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, she bought anything that was hip hop. She didn't know what this bitch tried to buy me a Nelly CD one time. Like,
For which album?
I gave it to Country Grammar, dog. I gotta admit that.
oh, no doubt.
Nellyville ain't that bad either, though.
I hate it. I hate it.
Still.
Try living with a female that plays that fucking Kelly song over and over and over again, man. It is like
I like
fucking head.
5.0 or whatever. I like that album Nelly did.
Yo,
And
Tip Drill's my shit.
so she bought the game on Christmas, and I was like, oh god, man.
I hated how Eminem added all the G Unit motherfuckers on here. Like, god damn it, man.
Yeah, and Pac like saying Jada and all that. That's corny.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Like Eminem don't belong touching any Pac music. Fuck
No.
him.
Don't get me started on that running down to live bullshit.
Hey, fuck that too.
Man.
Like, the original Running from the Police is a hip hop classic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, running from the police. Hell yeah, son.
Like on this album, Ghetto Gospel would have been dope, but again, the way they did Pac's vocals sounded like shit. The Elton John sample, I loved it. From Indian Sunset, I fucking love that Elton John song. And again, it's fuck, man. This album's
I gotta
stupid.
give you props for having like hand reach of that Ricardo, because that's buried somewhere in this apartment.
Yeah, man, it's on the shelf with the Tupac collection I have, man.
Yeah.
Garbage shit, but I mean, yeah.
Steven, what's your thoughts on the posthumous shit, man?
Yeah, until the end of time, I like Ballad of a Dead Soldier.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that shit a lot in 01. That was pretty dope. I even like the self-titled track, Until the End of Time, that uses the Broken Wing sample. Love
Yeah.
that joint. That was pretty dope. Better Days, didn't really bother listening to it.
Yeah, don't.
And then yeah. The Doug Mansion enough bothered me, so I was like, fuck this song. Loyal to the Game. A lot of those songs are leftover tracks from Tupacalypse Now, like songs like Black Cotton,
Yeah.
Critical Nigga 2, Thug for Life. I believe was for I want to say the Thug Life album. I want to say, yeah, a lot of joints. You know, they were recorded between 91 to like 94. Again, it just the Eminem fucking beats, man. Jesus Christ.
God.
Fucking bothers me, man. But
And this
you know
was-
what though? I would rather hear these over Kamikaze and Revival. I'll tell you that. If he used those for his own album, I think it would have been fared better, honestly. But getting back to this album, man, like the Eminem fucking infested beats, man. It's just like, why? Why?
Yeah.
Why, man? Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
I remember when it came out, my nigga was like, white niggas ruin everything. That was
oh, man. Yo.
I was dying. He said that shit, man.
I hated how Eminem fucked with the vocals where
Yes.
it made Pac say, drop it on him. And I'm like, hold the fuck up, man.
Right.
And that's another thing.
Like that.
And that's another thing too. Like Pac would probably have never recorded tracks with these guys. Little Mo, Jadakiss?
Yeah.
50
No.
Cent.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just nah.
I think it had him shouting out G Unit too. I was like, oh hell
Yeah.
no.
That's
I
what I'm
hated that shit
saying.
too.
Yeah.
The same thing with the Biggie posthumous albums, man.
Oh yeah.
Don't even get me started on that.
Oh god, yeah. Then
But see-
Pac's life. Oh, go ahead.
But see, niggas don't want to crucify Eminem for that shit, but they want to crucify Ja Rule for trying to emulate Tupac and shit, though. They trying to save the white man, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
But you know what though? But at least Ja Rule, you know, he did his thing on So Much Pain on the
That was
what's
a dope
album?
track, man.
Yeah.
That was dope.
So dope. In fact, it sounded more dark than the original joint.
I have to
That's
re-listen to that song.
Yeah.
And it's on
I'm-
CD because it was never on CD. The original was never on CD.
Right.
It was dope.
I
I can't get mad at Ja Rule for all that because again, like I said earlier in the show, Tupac's the most influential rapper of all time.
Exactly.
So I can't get mad for people looking up to him, but I could hate Eminem for fucking up a Tupac album because you were the executive producer. You fucked it up.
It was a cash in.
Yeah, big time.
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to go back to when Busta Rhymes, Eminem, and 50 Cent redid Hail Mary as a diss to Ja Rule. Have you guys noticed that Eminem and 50 Cent's verse were identically similar to Tupac's Hail Mary verses, and Busta was the only one who was using the original flow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's think about that for a second.
I never sided with Eminem and 50 against the Ja Rule because everything they said about Ja Rule, 50 was guilty of it in his damn self, singing and doing R&B tracks. He did it his damn self. He was just a new popular cat. That's all it was.
I'm so happy I gained a whole new love and respect for Ja. Like I
love
always
Ja
loved.
Rule.
So
And
do
what
I.
happened to Ja
Now
Rule?
I do.
I don't think he lost lyrically against 50. Eminem gave it to him. He did. But it was a popularity contest, and he lost. It is what it is, man. There was no way winning that.
Yeah,
Right,
Pac's
like,
life can fuck Pac's life. I can't want to even talk about that.
Pac's
Fuck
life,
that.
man.
bro, I
Again,
actually,
you had so many motherfuckers on here that don't belong on this goddamn album. You had
Keisha Cole and shit.
yeah, Charlemagne, Chameleonaire. You had T.I., Ashanti. Like, come the fuck on, man. And I like
actually,
the Pac's Life track. It could have been good. It could have been good with the way, like, even Snoop saying you didn't even know him. You know, they should never thrown T.I. I like the Prince sample, and it could have been good, but his album is a coaster. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
That's all
I
it is.
remember when I was little, I actually bought this album when I was little. And basically, I office spaced this album when I was older.
I don't blame. I had it because of my dumbass ex. She didn't learn from the loyalty games. The bitch bought me that too. I sold it though. I sold the FYE. Fuck that.
Hey, put it like this, Mike. At least you didn't spend it with your own money, though.
Yeah, facts. I'm not gonna lie. I did spend too more money with Till the End of Time and Better Days. Just I didn't have a computer then. I was like, what the fuck is this? But not a fan of. Besides, Are You Still Down? I'm not a fan of Posthumous Pac at all, man. Sorry,
Right.
I'm just not. When I listen to Pac, I listen to real Pac. That's what I listen to,
Right.
But definitely a legend will never be forgotten, man.
I don't think anybody. I mean, again, he was only 25, but when you heard him speak, he sounded like he was 40 with a doctor's degree and everything. Man, he was heavily educated.
Very.
These youngsters, again, garbage. All these rappers, man, these Little Pumps and everybody, Tekashi's, they don't lack. They don't lack. They don't have anything near Pac, man.
Right.
It's
hell no.
crazy. It's just the generation gap. Look how smart a young Rakim was, how smart a young Jay-Z was, Biggie, and then you get to these guys and they're just fucking retarded, man.
You know what's crazy though? These young motherfuckers claim that they're not fans of Pac, but they want to use Tupac's name in a song and shit like that, basically.
Right.
I don't hear their music, so I don't know who drops his name. I could see why they're not fans because they didn't grow up on Pac like we did. We were alive when Pac was.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But then again, somewhere in hip hop, shit changed because when we were younger, we listened to the Rakims. Even as we got older, we still listened to the stuff that came out prior to us even speaking or walking.
Right.
And these younger guys, they won't learn the history of the game at all.
That's a problem.
They won't. Like if you, with your kids, like my kids, we're talking football. I bring up the greats. I bring up the great players. Because we're Raider fans, so I'm gonna bring up the Marcus Allens. I'm gonna talk about Tim Brown, and same with my Lakers. I tell them about Kareem and Magic and all this other stuff.
Wordy.
And when they're old enough to really like hip hop, then I'm gonna tell them, the good stuff and everything.
So it should be, man.
Gotta educate them.
Yeah.
But Pac was a phenomenal actor too, and
Yes.
I think he's still been alive, he'd have probably been like a Will Smith, like an Ice Cube, more acting than anything else.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be more successful than them niggas.
I agree.
What's your favorite Pac movie, yo? I gotta go Juice, 1992. Cliche, but fuck it. I gotta say Juice. That's second.
Above the rim, got the shirt right there, the tournament shirt. Boom.
I say respect to you for that, man.
When Birdie told Mo, handle your business.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yo,
you're embarrassing.
I want that hoodie that he had on at that basketball game. That 100 mile joint. I love that shit.
I love it. Yeah, that's just fire. Above the rim is incredible, yo. Jesus.
But
that shit's so New York, yo. I love that joint.
Hell yeah.
New York, but with the West Coast soundtrack. I love that. I thought that was so cool.
Word.
But I mean, his
Yeah.
death it's tragic. But at the same time, these young cats don't learn from it. You run your mouth, you're gonna get got. Even Tupac got smoked for running his mouth and getting involved in that fight that had nothing to do with him. He wasn't a gangster, nothing. And that's what happens, man. Charge it to the game. That's all I can say about Pac's death. He ran his mouth so much. Eventually, he was gonna get touched.
You can't stop out a Southside Crip nigga and not expect retaliation, my nigga.
Exactly.
And I do think Baby Lane killed him, no doubt in my fucking mind. Just hearing how Keefy D explained that shit, it seems so truthful, man. Like you can't believe everybody, but I think that nigga telling the truth, man.
Yeah, but Keefy D shouldn't. I just it's one of those code of the streets thing. Like you should have just kept your mouth shut, Keefy, and let it be.
Yeah. But I do think Orlando did that shit, no doubt in my mind. So I don't know why niggas acting like it's a fucking mystery.
It's what it is, and everybody kept their mouth shut. That's why it never got solved, and it never will be.
They basically explained it on that BET documentary. To be honest with y'all,
that shit is incredible. The Death Row.
Yeah.
That is the best motherfucking Death Row documentary ever.
And I was impressed by BET. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and I watched it with the cuss words and all that. You know what I mean? And no commercials. I got on demand and all that. And that I'm telling you right now, that documentary is insanely good.
One thing I respect about that documentary?
Yo.
It talked about post All Eyes on Me, like the Dogfather, the Christmas album. I was very impressed by that. And even the Daz album too.
They go through every fucking album. Like they showed Doggy Style, like, because Doggy Style was on the news. It showed niggas copping it at Tower Records and all that. I thought that was really cool, man, because I'm a nerd for that shit.
I was like, look at BT stepping that game up and shit. I was like, okay, shit.
Yeah, that's the greatest Death Row doc in my opinion. Definitely. Especially if you watch it, like, it's like mad long. And if you watch that shit like on demand, it's fucking lovely.
There, we gotta check that out.
Hell yeah.
Bro, what the fuck am I watching, yo?
What's good?
Nah, I was just on YouTube on autoplay, and it was on that fucking Kanye West video, and he's like emulating that Missy Elliott "I Can't Stand the Rain" bullshit.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck is he thinking, man.
With Lil Pump and shit. Like, so Willy Wonka, Busta Rhymes, give me some more poor man's verse shit.
I seen snippets of that. Like, this is whack. What was that?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ready for this Busta album?
Did Steven and Shrod, did y'all get that food?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I got this shit.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, fire.
I'm gonna listen to it today.
Tell me Busta didn't catch a fucking body. Son.
He did.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
Conway's new shit.
Oh shit.
I gotta send that to you, Ricardo. Good listen, my nigga.
Shoot that.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
Send that to me
Slapboxing. Oh my god, that beat is just fucking phenomenal.
What is it, Steven?
Slapboxing, I think it's called. Track 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
How about that Piper? Pete Rock. The Piper. Oh my goodness. The nigga Elzion Khan. Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Wow.
How about Siegel and State Prop?
Yes.
Oh my god. That's fucking murder music right there, man. That Lando Lake Busta, Jesus.
I think it goes next to that with his GOAT album.
Yeah. If we get that Busta, this album's gonna be crazy.
Let's hope.
Let's online. Him and 50 going back and forth right now.
Yeah.
Yo, 50 needs to sit his ass down and shit. I'm sick and tired of his ass on the news.
50 said Busta got a strong ass neck or something like that.
Wow.
50 be hilarious with his like trolling. He'd be hilarious, but in a rap battle, you don't want it with Buster, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You needed Buster's help to take on Ja Rule. You don't want Buster Rhymes. You needed his help.
50 said a shitty friend, man.
Nigga needed. So what?
Oh, Steven said he'll be back.
Nigga need a Common help to take out Ja Rule too.
Oh, Common?
Yeah, Common dissed Ja Rule on the Electric Circus album.
Oh, see, I listened to that the other day. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I don't like that album.
What?
Oh, Electric Circus is trash, bro.
Bro, that's a dope album.
It's
I don't like it.
I'm not gonna call it great, but I give it a solid 3.
So people can accept the Love Below, but they can accept Electric Circus.
Love Below's on some Prince shit.
Electric Circus was on some Jimi Hendrix.
I'm not a big fan of that either. I'm not a big fan of that Outkast album.
That grew on me. I gotta admit, that actually grew on me and shit. But
Electric Circus is fucking. Well, I'll pick it over Universal Mind Control. Fuck that.
I'll pick anything over that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Universal Mind Control.
Oh shit. Yeah, fuck that album. But yeah, man.
And 30th or the 24th anniversary of Ready to Die.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ready to Die. Got to get this off my chest. All y'all listening, straight up, do not bootleg Ready to Die. You are not a hip hop head, and I'm talking to KRD 99 because he posted that yesterday. He took it down after I commented on it. But he had Ready to Die in a little slim green case. And like you can tell he printed the cover himself and everything. And I was like, "Come on, no." There's certain albums you don't do that to. Ready to Die is definitely one of them.
Yo, I'm trying to get the original version pretty soon.
Big ups to that album though.
Yeah, I love that album. I did a track by track review on the channel. Shameless plug. Check it out. You can see me on camera. Check that shit out, man.
You know, also 30th anniversary of Easy Does It.
Oh.
Which to me is the biggest West Coast album of all time because what it sparked. You know, without that, you wouldn't have Chronic. Without that, you wouldn't have any of the Ice Cube albums or Snoop Dogg, Dog Pound,
Kendrick.
Eminem, G Unit, Kendrick, The Game. The shit goes on and on. It's a big tree. Starting from that.
Hell yeah, He Does It is the shit, man. 88.
Yo.
West Coast, like, that's the trunk of the tree right there, man.
I'm back.
What up?
Yeah, Steven, you get a kick out of Ricardo said, man. Like, Ross Hawley put me onto this, man, and
there's just certain albums you don't fucking bootleg, man. It don't matter, you know. Reasonable Doubt, Ready to Die, Me Against the World. Don't bootleg those albums. Don't.
Oh hell no, hell no.
Yeah.
And when KRD posted that yesterday, like it fucking like, I like the kid. You know, he comments good. He brings good questions when we're live and everything's cool. But when he posted that bootleg Biggie Ready to Die, I was like, as a hip hop head, I was offended. I was offended like a motherfucker. And I called him out on it, and he took it down.
OG person.
Yeah, it is OG Fresh because the Prince of the Rosary is like gold.
Yeah.
And it says Interscope. It don't say Amaru and Jive and all that. So yeah, I got to get that. I got to get that somehow.
Love that album.
Hell yeah, my favorite. I think it's all our favorites, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely his best body work.
That's crazy. So he bootlegged those albums?
Yeah, he bootlegged Organized Confusion too, Stress, and
Man.
I called him out on it. And
well,
and I get it. You might not be able to afford everything. So just download it on your computer and just let it be. You know, he didn't have to go do all that. And I was like, man.
He bootlegged which album?
Ready to Die.
No, I thought he did Organized Confusion one.
Yeah, he did that too, and he did Pharaoh, Channel Affairs. I'm like, come on, brother.
Shit. I'm waiting for mine.
He made it seem like he had it, like the physical copy.
Yeah. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm waiting for my Organized Confusion this week and shit. It should be coming.
Oh shit! Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
this
one?
fucking her.
Which
the first
one?
album.
Oh, nice.
This fucking Hurricane don't fuck shit up.
Yeah, and that's why I asked you, Reg, if you wanted to still do it today or tomorrow, because you know with the hurricane coming in by your side.
I don't know, cause it's just gonna rain. It's not gonna like fuck anything up around here and shit. So,
You might lose power though.
You said what?
You might lose power though, more than likely.
I highly doubt it around here. Trust me.
All right.
Yeah, cause even when it snowed, it had that snowstorm. We didn't lose power and shit. So I highly doubt the hurricane will fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep me posted if anything.
Yeah, you know I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote down the notes for that. So for those that don't know, me and Reg, we're gonna be doing a collab review of Daddy's Home by Big Daddy Kane.
Right.
So
Definitely gonna be watching that.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my opinion changed on that album. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
I just have a lot to say about that album.
Yeah.
Which album?
What up? No, I was just telling the fellas and the rest of the chat that tomorrow me and Reg, depending on the weather, we're gonna be reviewing Big Daddy Kane's Daddy's Home album from '94.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of weather, hey, none of y'all affected by those hurricanes going on right now, right?
Not me.
Nope.
Nah. Nope.
Matter of fact, the sun is actually coming up right now, surprisingly.
That's good. Well, fellas, I gotta dip out, man. My pops needs me to go help him with some work right now.
No doubt.
All right, but good review. Everybody that viewed in, thanks. And you guys, hey, I got who just sent me their email? Somebody did right now.
I sent you through IG.
All right, yeah, on IG, just shoot me your email, and I'll shoot you guys that Dillinger one,
Yes.
Dillinger Machiavelli, and I'll send you the Can't See Me original.
Word.
With the Daz and Corrupt.
Dope.
All right,
fellas. Peace.
Thank you for your
brother.
time, brother.
Thank you, brother.
By the way, I finally caught the Four Horsemen. By the way, Steven.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
How you like it?
To be honest, that's actually neck to neck with Critical Beatdown as my favorite Ultramagnetic MCs album.
Okay. All right.
Time to catch your body.
Love that joint, son.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite album for them.
But I have a very complicated liking when it comes to them. I never told anyone this.
Okay.
It's like when I first heard of Ultramagnetic MCs, I thought they were whack, but I like Kool Keith.
I got you.
It's just his first solo album. But then I heard Critical Beatdown. I thought it was just okay.
Right.
But then I heard Sex Style, which I hated that album.
Right.
Then I heard
my fish.
Then I heard Black Elvis, which I fucking love, his Slept On album.
I need to get that.
Same. But that's out of print, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. And then I think it was like 2 years ago, I re-listened to Four Horsemen and I love that album.
Oh yeah.
Then I heard what's that shit? Funk Your Head Up. Didn't like that album like that.
Yeah, the album, it could have been a lot better.
Yeah, Mercury fucked the album up.
Yeah, they did. And I don't know if it's true, but I heard like they didn't even do the production on the album. They had like outside producers do the beats or some shit like that. I don't know, some shit like that.
See, they did the production, but Mercury went behind their backs and hired outside producers to remix the album without their permission, and they found out about that.
Got you. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Like I heard the worst song, "I Like Your Style." Like what? But see, with that album though, Cool Keith found his style with that album,
Yeah, definitely. I
and
agree.
it was so ahead of its time that I can't fully hate the album completely.
Right.
So yeah, it's just like I go back and forth when it comes to ultramagnetic MCs, and even as a kid, I was like, "What the hell's an ultramagnetic?" Yeah, it's crazy
But
though. But
yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like the songs I like from Funk Your Head Up was MC Champion, Go For Yours, Funk Radio, You Ain't Real, Make It Happen, which was a single, Mo Love
yeah,
and the 1 and 2, Chorus Line Part 2. Those are the only songs I liked. Everything else I didn't really care for. I could have done without.
I wish they would have put the video version of Papa Large on that project though.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that, brother.
Yeah, because was it the Beat Miners, the boot camp click, or another Beat Miners? Because I heard different versions of that story.
I'm assuming it's the beat miners that we all know.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
But yeah,
my favorite song, "Plucking Cards" though. Oof.
oh, that's just dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a review on that album pretty soon after I do some Boogie Down reviews and shit. So
Oh, dope.
yeah,
Oh shit, Ross Hartley in the building. What up, Mike?
Yeah.
what's up, Ross?
What up?
But yeah, Ross. Man, Ross.
Yo, North Carolina is tripping. It was just cloudy. Now the sun's coming up and shit, man. What the fuck? I can't. This weather is just beyond some bullshit sometimes.
Like global warming, brother.
Right. You know what that means? We're gonna have a snowstorm this whole winter and shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit.
But low
Everybody's
key,
chilling. Everybody's chilling, Ross. My bad. What you said, Reg?
I was just saying, low key, I like a snowstorm like in early January and shit.
Mm. I just don't
Yeah,
like cleaning snow. I don't miss that at all.
facts. I like a sunset when it's like snowing and it's a sunset and I be walking outside and shit.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah, I always have something good with sunsets. Something about sunsets always just calm me down and shit. I don't
Oh,
know.
same. I love sunsets, dude. But what was your thoughts on Tim Dog's penicillin on wax?
To be honest, I had never heard a Tim Dog album in full, to be honest.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I did hear some of the second album.
Oh, Do
Um,
or Die, yeah.
that was some dope shit.
Yeah, it's mad dark.
But the thing with Tim Dog, it's his voice that got on my nerves. I have to actually get used to it and shit.
It's an
Timberland,
acquired taste.
Timberland is my shit. Timberland.
Yeah, Timberland's, yup.
I didn't like that nigga at first. Like it put me off like an NWA dissing and shit. I'm like, this nigga's corny.
Fuck Compton, yeah.
In
And
my
then
opinion, that kind of started the whole East Coast West Coast beef. In my opinion, that was like the origins.
In my opinion, I felt like that plus the Slick Rick interview too.
Oh, you talking about the joint he did it back in like '94?
No, the one in like 89.
Okay.
He was like, "All them West Coast cats, they garbage."
Wow.
And he was dissing Run too, and Russell was his manager.
Crazy.
That cocaine was on his ass though, for
Yeah, it
real.
was. Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I agree, Steven. Plus, you gotta remember, MC Hammer was like the biggest rapper at that time too.
Right. Yep.
But everyone hated Hammer, so what's that? Everyone hated Hammer, so
now I love Tim Dog, man. And I did a completely 360 because you gotta remember, I didn't hear penicillin on wax for years later again, and
Right.
I still think he's corny for that. Like, what the fuck is your problem? But
Right.
I like the music, it's grimy shit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Too. I always loved Ultramagnetic. I always loved the classic '88 album, Critical Beatdown, but I didn't like Dr. Octagon. I didn't like that shit at all, man. But then
I
do it
agree.
again and like I fucked with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you hear the new one, Mike?
Say it again.
Did you hear the new one?
Moose
The new
bumps
guy.
or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Nah, I gotta
Yeah,
hear it.
I didn't hear it either. I'm scared to listen to it actually.
Same. To be honest though, I feel like Ultra Magnet is one of the best crews in hip hop.
Oh, I agree.
Said G and
Like,
shit.
just the individuality, just the out there lyrics and shit. They influence hella cats today, but it's a shame they don't get the credit they deserve.
I agree. Sir G, he did most of the production on if not all the production on Criminal Minded.
He did. Him and I think Karis one and Scott LaRock, but it was mostly Said G, I think.
This is the version you need to get Reg.
Yeah, I heard that version a little bit. I actually
Yeah.
heard some of that version too.
Fire.
By the way, you guys heard the Cool Keys Tim Dog Ultra album and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's fire. 96, I think. It's fucking. Who keeps some crazy shit like, oh, somebody wants to fuck a giraffe? Yeah, man.
Imagine that giving you head and shit.
Jeez.
I want to see what else.
Money.
It does. I want to see what else from my nigga Ross Hartley, man. I didn't really say hi to the nigga. What's up, brother?
What up, Ross?
Yo, Ross, you trying to come on, son?
Yeah. Trying to come on?
By the way, Steven.
What up?
I think matter of fact, we can actually do that shit tonight, actually, if you want.
Yeah. I read it for your sake, because it's especially with that hurricane, like that shit could be unpredictable, son. So just be on the safe side. I already got my notes written and everything, so just let me know.
Yeah, I say that because I was actually planning on doing a review tonight too. So
Okay, perfect.
yeah, we're doing this.
You doing it live or you gonna pre-record it?
I'm gonna try going live with my webcam this afternoon.
Yeah,
just to be on the safe side of the shit. Cause I just got this shit and I don't want it to be fucking up on me.
Right.
I'll be in the chat talking shit because I'm not too crazy about that album, but yeah.
Facts. And I'll probably review Looks Like a Job for it probably tonight too. So
okay.
Oh, by the way, oh shit. What was I about to say? I'm gonna post a video of my performance sometime this weekend too. I've just been so busy and shit.
Oh shit. Word.
Yeah. One thing about white. You said what, Mike?
No, I'm just saying. Check on Chris. How you doing, Chris? You there?
Yeah.
All right, Reg, good.
One thing about older white people, they'll groove to anything.
What happened?
I said one thing about old white people, they'll groove to anything.
Oh yeah.
Arthritis is a bitch. Oh.
Yeah, man. They ain't nothing like I don't know. There's something about unreleased songs and demos and shit like that intrigues me.
I love that. Especially like when it's a bad album.
Yeah.
And then the unreleased should be better than the actual album and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was that one album I heard? Ghost Head Suit, Rolling Stones. They had hella dope unreleased out songs that was so much better than the original song. I was like,
wow.
Oh. And Mike knows how much I hate that album.
I love that album. I don't know why you hate it, but I love it. Dancing with Mr. D, man. Come on, Starfucker, Angie,
To be honest,
that shit.
Undercover and Dirty Work are so much better in my opinion.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry.
That Mick Taylor era Stones for me, bro. Like, fucking love it. Like, my favorite album is from that era, Sticky Fingers, 71. You know?
Yeah, I love the Mick Taylor era. It's just that the album was just so polished. It was so bad, in my opinion. Like, it's only rock and roll saved that era, in my opinion.
Yo, Mike, Sticky Fingers, is that the one with Monkey Man?
That got Can't You Hear Me Knocking and Wild Horses and shit. I might have that track on. I ain't listened to it in a while, man, you know?
Okay.
What song?
Monkey Man.
No, that's Let It Bleed.
Okay.
Let It Bleed 68. Yeah.
Yeah, man, like that Let It Bleed is so dirty and shit.
Fuck yeah.
But you know what album I was just jamming to the other day?
What's that?
I was jamming to that fucking Rollins Slip It In and shit.
Oh fuck yes.
Yes.
Black Flag, nigga. I fucking love that. That's the real grimy shit. Like My War and that are my favorites, man. Damage too, yeah.
Like
TV
niggas
Party
be
and all
sleeping
that
on
shit.
Niggas be sleeping on Henry Rollins though, but Henry Rollins is versatile as fuck.
The big three in hardcore punk. The Bad Brains, Flag, and Misfits, man. Some of my favorite shit.
And you can use some dope samples if you want to make a dark, grimy beat.
They want some Sabbath shit on My Wall.
oh hell yeah! Like
yeah.
If Sabbath would have ended in the late 70s and My War would have continued that Sabbath, I would have been satisfied with that shit.
Same here. Talking to a guy that works for that fucking band, so yeah, Slip It In is great. See, all them rock episodes, Reg, I fucking need you. We need you on that. Definitely, man.
Oh, just let me know at the time. It's just this fucking Harris Teeter, man, this fucking job, man, just be taking up most of my time and shit.
I feel you. But we need to, Black Flag, that'd be amazing to talk about. Definitely.
Right. And you know, I was thinking we should do like a Fleetwood Mac episode and shit.
I'm down. Rumors, fucking amazing. It's self-titled.
Great album.
Yeah.
Mirage is my shit.
That the one with the dog?
No, that's the one where it looks like Lindsay, Christine, and Stevie look like they're having an orgy on the cover.
Oh, I never heard that. I gotta check that out.
Oh shit.
It has the red cover.
That sounds intriguing right there.
But low-key, they always look like they're having sex on their covers. Like Lindsay has his balls out on the Rumors album.
Oh shit.
I'll be like, you guys must be on Viagra 24/7 just to make some shit like this.
Word, yo.
Even the Tango in the Night, that whole island looks exotic as fucking shit.
Oh shit.
But I love Fleetwood Mac, man. I love Fleetwood.
Rumors, that's like the best selling album, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's like in the top 10 best-selling albums, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow.
Oh shit. Edgar said, "Yo, Mike, do you have a favorite Cro-Mags album and a favorite Dead Kennedys album?" Cro-Mags. I forgot. It's like an explosion on the cover. That shit's fire. Real hardcore, dirty punk, and Dead Kennedys. What is it? Rotting fruit for fresh vegetables, some shit like that. That shit's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Yeah, Jello Biafra. And he's on the '89 Ice-T album, the Iceberg joint. He's on the intro.
Oh
talking
shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I love the Iceberg album. That's like one of my favorites.
Till he caps back.
Oh, I love that joint, son.
Oh yeah.
See, that's like one of the first rap rock albums right there too.
Yeah.
You Played Yourself. Oof.
Ooh, yeah, the James Brown sample.
You heard the remix?
What, they had a remix for that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still on YouTube. I heard it a while back.
Okay, I gotta check it out then.
By the way, Steven, you ever heard of this band called Fishbone?
What's it called?
I mean, I'm sorry, not you, Steven. Mike.
Fishbone, the black dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I never heard the music though. I never heard the music.
Yeah. But yeah, anybody heard of Fishbone before?
Nah, doesn't ring a bell.
They're like some black heavy metal dudes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
what
love
era?
fucking.
You said what?
I said what era?
Late 80s to 90s. Still pop. They never crossed over. They like still popular, but they're like an underground cult favorite.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. I need to get some Living Color albums too.
Living Color.
That cult of personality shit.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys fuck with Peter Gabriel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not really.
Huh?
Well, sucks, but I never really. What I heard, I didn't like.
Okay. Yeah, he is an acquired taste though.
Yeah.
I like Phil Collins.
Oh yeah, Phil Collins. Yeah, definitely.
I can't stand Phil Collins.
Oh
What?
shit.
Oh man.
I mean, I can accept in the air of the night or whatever, but no, I don't like Phil Collins.
So no Genesis albums, dude.
I only like Peter Gabriel era.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people like the commercial, like the studio and all that shit.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Oh, go ahead.
So you like Foxtrot and Selling Pounds by England and shit, Selling Pounds in England, like that era.
Yeah, but to be
Okay.
real, I have to like re-listen to those albums because it's been a while since I checked those out. So, but from what
Right.
I heard, I liked.
The girl that was on my mind.
It's just that like with Genesis, they kind of fit in with that commercialized 80s rock, the MTV rock, which I kind of have hit or miss feelings about though.
Gotcha.
Like I could accept Duran Duran though, but I wasn't a big fan of like
man.
yeah, I wasn't a big fan of like Dire Straits or whatever.
Okay.
But I love Van Halen. So
Oh God.
we need to do that episode, Mike.
Yes, I'm a Van Halen fucking freak. Diamond Dave though. Diamond
Yes.
Dave was motherfucking grave. Fuck that nigga Sammy Hagar.
The Sammy Hagar era was, besides the 1991 album, was too commercial.
Everything. I gotta get my nigga Ian Wadley on here. He is a fucking trip. Just type in Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. He'll have you dying. That's my brother right there. Real good friend of mine. He loves Van Halen. I think it's very band. You know, he's in his 40s. He looks like Triple H. Yeah, he does. That's my fucking dude right there, son.
Triple H with the long hair?
Yeah, long hair, like 98 Triple H, as it looks like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck. And he's always talking shit about Sammy Hagar, man. Fuck that dude.
But Loki, go ahead. I would say Loki, I respect why he left Van Halen after reading up about it.
Yeah, I just don't like that dude. He's just a piece of shit. Like I just don't like him, man. Talk shit about Eddie and Dave. Fuck off. I'm all about Van Halen to like 1984. The self-titled 84, incredible.
Yeah. But you gotta admit, Eddie and Alex be some douchebags on the low sometimes.
Oh yeah, they had their beef with Dave too, but like for me, it's just that first lineup, man. Just the incredible music they put out. Heavy
Woman and
shit
Children.
too.
Yes.
Borderline metal shit. You know?
That Woman and Children first album is sonically one of my favorite rock albums of all time.
God, yes. Fucking Take Your Whiskey Home. Fucking. Oh, God, I love that album, man. Romeo's Delight. Jesus Christ. Loving
Yeah.
him.
Even Fair Warning. Oh my Jesus.
That's heavy. Steven, you into Van Halen?
I never really got into the music like that. So if you were to like introduce somebody to Van Halen, like what would be an album to start off with? You know, I'm open minded when it comes to stuff
The
like
first,
that.
the 78 album. The first one.
Okay. Van Halen, this self-titled, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Van Halen 2. After that, be good.
Okay.
And that contains my favorite Van Halen song of all time, Dead or Alive, DOA.
Mm.
Shit, man. Eddie on them fucking chords, man. That nigga just, love Van Halen to death.
I've heard a little bit of Diver Down in '82.
Yeah,
I know
Lucy
some
covers
songs that was pretty cool. They got some good ones.
little guitar.
Wow.
Oh my, little guitars, yo. Secrets, little guitars. Love that shit on Dive It Down.
Word.
Hey Mike.
Yo.
You know what's crazy too? The original producer, Ted, he left after 1984 too, so he didn't produce any of the Sammy Hagar albums. So that's another reason why I don't like those shits.
Yeah, and Sammy just don't have the balls that Dave had. It's like, Dave, you're chilling with a nigga from high school that drinks, smokes cigarettes, does crack, all kind of shit. Just to the limit type of nigga. Chilling with Sammy Hagar's like your dad or your principal or something. I don't know. He's not cool. He's not cool, man.
He's like the white dad that tries to act black and cool when he's around niggas.
Oh shit.
He's terrible. Can he sing? Yeah, but I don't like him, man. Well, and I listen to 5150 and all that. I don't like it. And then Gary, whatever the fuck his name is, and Van Halen 3, that shit's fucking ass too.
Oh my god.
You know?
That NSYNC reject.
Yeah, fuck him. Oh shit. He looks like that too. Got the nigga name, but yeah, man. I also want to do Black Sabbath, because that's my favorite band of all time, man. You know?
Yeah, I want to do everything up to Heaven and Hell though, because
I love everything up to the Ozzy era is my favorite band, period. You know, but I do want to touch on Dio because
yes,
Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules are fucking incredible.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite metal vocalist of all time. Ronnie James Dio, my favorite.
Yeah, because like one thing, like they knew they had to step their game up after Ozzy left, so they got fucking Dio. I was like, that's how you fucking make a comeback right there. But then they
the lyrics in that too. A lot of lyrics.
Then they fucked it up.
Oh my bad, Steven. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, what's your thoughts on AC/DC?
Fucking love him.
To be honest,
Bon Scott. No, Bon Scott. Grimy shit.
Yeah, I love AC/DC, but mostly the Bon Scott era. But nothing against Brian Johnson.
Yeah, because I love Back in Black. I love For Those About the Rock, but I'm all about Bon, my nigga. Like, great songwriter. I got all those albums, Bon albums.
Man, Bon was a white male sexual fantasy if you think about it.
Yeah, man. Tattoos, fucking beat niggas up. He was crazy.
Right. Highway to Hell.
Oh God, I love that.
Yeah.
Dirty Deeds, Done Cheap. Whew.
Yeah, 76. Yeah, man.
Like, even the lyrics at that time were grimy.
Yeah, he's a great songwriter. Absolutely.
What do y'all think about Thin Lizzy?
Oh my God.
Thin Lizzy.
Lizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy.
From Ireland.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Phil Leonard's Black. The Black Irish dude. If you know this song, Steven, you probably would know these niggas, man. It's a big song.
Okay.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah, I gotta hear it. I
The
probably
boys
heard it.
Yeah, that's huge.
Or you
This
heard
is a
of
movie.
you heard Jailbreak?
Tonight there's gonna be trouble. That's fire. But they got shit way better than that. That's their most known songs. But I'm like Black Rose from '79. Oh my god, that's amazing. Jailbreak album is incredible. Bad Reputation. Oh my god. Dance the Night Away and shit. I mean, that's fucking Van Halen. My bad. Dance in the Moonlight. Amazing shit.
Hey, Mike,
Yo,
what do you think about the Doobie Brothers?
I don't want no doobie in my funk. Or the Judge Clinton. They're okay. I heard like singles and stuff. I didn't hear albums.
Yeah, I like the harder stuff, but I also like the Michael McDonald stuff. But
Yeah.
it's just like I have a very complicated liking when it comes to them and shit too. So I
gotta
don't
give them a listen.
Oh, I didn't know Michael
listen.
McDonald's and the same Michael McDonald.
You said what?
You said Michael McDonald was in Doobie Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
shit.
joined 76.
Oh wow.
Yo, Michael McDonald's that dude though.
Oh yeah.
That first album is a classic.
Yeah, I keep forgetting joint. Whew.
Yo, I never knew that was a cover though.
Really?
Yeah, by Chuck Johnson back in 1961, 62.
Oh wow.
I was like, yo. But that's like the perfect early 80s soul pop album right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was like what, like 81 or some shit like that?
Yeah.
82? Yeah.
You know what's another dope album? I know you've heard this, Stephen. Patrice Rushen, Straight from the Heart.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the one with Forget Me Nots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Classic.
Remind Me.
Yeah, Straight from the Heart. Yup.
I hate doing business with niggas online. I really fucking do. I'm sorry, y'all.
So what?
Y'all be yeah.
Like niggas want me to like. You better give me the fucking money before I ship anything to you niggas, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people sampled from that album.
Facts.
Even from her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my package came. Turn up.
No shit.
Well, one of my packages came. Shit.
Oh, what's y'all thoughts on Kate Bush?
Who?
Never heard of it.
Oh, you never heard of her?
Yeah.
Kate Bush?
Kate Bush.
Yeah.
Heard of her, but never checked her out like that.
Okay. Nah, it's one of the songs you probably heard it before. If you guys seen the movie Chocolate War that came out in the 80s, in the late 80s, like 88, it's a song that comes on like at the end, like by the credits. It's a song called Running Up That Hill. That shit is so dope.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys like Liz?
No.
You guys like Liz Flair?
Who? I know who that is. The white bitch.
Exile in Guysville.
Yeah. I never heard the music though, but I know who she is.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I heard some of that album. That shit's fire though. But she sold the fuck out trying to be the next Britney Spears.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Wow, 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 wow. Yo, I got a funny story that happened yesterday.
What
I
happened?
was trying to handle some business, right? So I was waiting for the bus, and I saw this girl. She had like pink hair. It looked like a fucking wig. And then she
Oh
had
shit.
it gets
Wow.
worse. Then she had this little kid that was having a little temper tantrum.
Oh
Then,
shit.
Lord.
God, I hate that
Ghetto.
shit.
and then little
Ghetto.
trick had another asked me, "Can I use your phone?" And I was like, "For what?"
Ghetto.
Then she was like, "I need to call somebody." And I was like, "Call who?" And then she was like, "I need to call my homeboy so he can meet me here and shit." So I was like, "Okay, well, let's wait right here." So I was watching her on the phone and shit. And the little bastard kept bothering me and shit. Next thing you know, he started hitting me. I was like, "What the fuck wrong with this little kid?" So when the mom got the phone, I was like, "Hey, yo, tell yourself stop hitting me." Next thing you know, and she started beating the kid right in front of me. And so
Wow.
I was like, I can't. I was like, I want to whip the kid's ass too, but I want to contribute something to the beating. So I told her, "Hey, you can use my belt if you want to. I know your hands might get tired."
Yo.
But she declined.
Wow.
Yo, this is stupid, dude.
Well, I was gonna let the little kid hit me, and I was gonna get that data finish.
You funny. That poor kid.
That's so good.
And people were passing by in cars just watching that shit.
Wow.
Yo, Red, I would get tight pissed if some little nigga was hitting me, son. I'll be fucking.
Like this nigga was throwing his toys on the floor and shit.
Oh no,
He was
no.
like, "I hate you! I hate you!"
Wow.
Were they black?
Yeah, of course he was black. Yeah, because ain't no white
Black
bitch gonna
people
have no pink hair.
And I mean, the in public seeing that all the time, it's a shame, yo. It's a fucking shame.
And then I was at the mall, right? And then I saw this one girl. She had this ugly ass red wig, looking like something from a Dr. Seuss book and shit.
Oh wow.
And so me and my homeboy were fucked up for some shit. And so I turned around and he was like, "Don't you dare." I was like, "Damn girl, where's that on your head?"
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Like she looked like one of them shits from one of them Dr. Seuss, A Cat in the Hat.
Thing one, thing
Thing one, thing two. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. Why do you dye your hair that color, man? Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, man. I be doing some wild shit. Like when I, but still, like it's a shame how people can meet the kids in public like that.
Nah, some little kids deserve beatings though. Fuck that. Especially these really unruly ass kids and shit. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
Right. One dad told us, "Can I'm gonna punch you in your face?"
Oh shit.
He's like, "You better be quiet, so I'll punch you in your face."
Oh,
Yo, Rez, what time you want to do that review?
Let me see what time. We can probably do it like 10 o'clock.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I just
perfect.
gotta.
Because I gotta go to work in the morning. So yeah, so that'd be perfect for me.
I just gotta make sure no one bothers me and shit.
Right. And no cooking, please.
Oh yeah. I don't cook on reviews now anymore and shit.
Okay.
Turkey and shit.
Oh, by the way, dope LL Cool J videos, the 14 shots and the Mr. Smith.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I left the comments on your page on that.
Yeah, I replied and shit.
Word.
hell yeah.
Yeah, you said something about the aggressiveness or something like that. I didn't get to respond. I was dumb tired when I read that comment. What was the question you asked me?
I said I feel like. Do you feel like he was overdoing it on certain tracks?
I didn't see that because on the song what's that song on the second album? Was it the first? No, the first album. I'm bad, like that shit. He was going overhyped with that. You know what I mean? So I mean, nobody had a problem with that, but with the 14 shots of the dome, I didn't see an issue. Honestly,
I feel.
he had a lot of pent up anger. 'Cause like you said, they didn't really properly promote that album like that.
Man.
So that's a very underrated album. I love that album, man. I love the
Me too.
aggressiveness. Funkadelic Relic. That should have been a single.
It should have been.
He talks about how he came up in hip hop and all that shit. That was pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I might do the Phenomenon album if I need a laugh.
Oh Lord, have fun with that.
Oh man.
I trashed that album.
Yeah, if I need a good laugh, I might need to do that album, or if I have a bad day from life and shit.
Yeah, that Father Figure and 4321 is the only good songs. Everything else is straight trash.
That Keith Sweat song, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Remember that do this?
Oh my god. Ooh. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Even the father.
Thank God it was only 10 tracks.
Yeah.
Right. Even the Father Figure video is trash. With the little kid going to the ocean.
Oh man. This dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but even Lost Boys couldn't save the album. Want to get paid and that's true. Ugh.
Shit, the Lost Boys can't say the album. You're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that album. That album's terrible, man.
Yeah. Basura.
Hell yeah. I never told this story, man. I never told the story on the show, but I bought that album, man. I say this is back when I didn't fucking have a computer, man, and computer wasn't popping in 97. You know what I mean? It wasn't popping like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't popping like that. But I was a No Limit fan, as you guys know. I was a diehard No Limit fan around that time. And my boy, he didn't like the Mr. Server on Life Insurance album. And I'm like, yo, want to trade this LL, son?
Right.
You know? And so I got rid of that garbage.
Wow.
Trash.
Yeah.
I got that shit from Ames, the department store Ames. You get that a lot of my CDs from there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Double Up. I used to. That's an album I never heard from Mace. I never heard that.
That shit is horrible too. I threw that away.
Yeah, Try told me he dumped that shit.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Yeah,
it looks horrible.
That's trash.
Little silver suit.
Yeah. Oh
yeah, the white suit shit. Yeah.
Republican bullshit.
Yeah, because Puffy tried doing that shit with his album forever. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
1999 was the year of the white or something. I don't know. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's terrible too, that album.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
It was like he had a spiritual awakening that was just some bullshit.
The best thing about that fucking album was the Beanie Siegel verse. That shit was fucking crack. But other than that,
on what album? Forever or the Double Up?
The Forever record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm actually about to go. I'm about to do some shit right now. But it was nice chatting with y'all.
All right, Reg. Thanks for joining.
All right, I'll see y'all tonight.
Oh yeah.
Right, man. I'll be up in the chat.
Word.
Peace.
Peace, bro.
Peace.
That's when go ahead, Steven, my bad.
I was just saying that Phenomenon album is just
Yes.
I just can't.
One of the worst albums I've ever heard in my fucking life. Like, oh my god.
Executive producer.
What happened?
Didn't Puffy he executive produce that album, that
Yes, sir.
Phenomenon album?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Like I said, Father and 4321 was the only good
Yeah,
songs off that album.
yeah, that's the only single I bought from it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even bother to check out Forever and Double Up. I was like, ugh, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Unfortunately, I bought both of them. I threw in the trash. They were terrible.
Yeah, so you had to spend that hard money for that.
I was telling Mike that shit like saying that's the worst shit ever on Bad Boy, yo.
Shit, Harlem World's the Movement album is better than them shits.
Yeah, I had that on cassette.
Yeah, I got that on CD.
Yeah,
Cardan, My Son.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh damn,
man.
what happened to him?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Damn, yo,
Sheesh.
it's been forever.
What
Yeah,
was it?
remember that joint with Mace, the Time Is Money?
What happened?
You remember the joint he did with Mace that was on the mixtapes? Time Is Money.
I gotta hear it. Is it on
Yeah, that
YouTube?
shit was fire, yo.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay,
it
I
was
gotta.
from one of those like early Cluminati mixtapes from like early 2000s.
Oh shit! I definitely gotta check it out. It's called "Time Is Money" with Mace.
It's Cardan and Mace.
There's a song with Cardan, Jim Jones, and Max B on Harlem.
Yeah,
Confront
I
Your
remember that
Bait.
joint.
That shit fire. Son.
Yeah,
Dope.
Cardan,
he never came out with anything though.
Oh, it's called Cardan featuring Mace. "Time Is Money."
Yeah, that shit Mace killed it.
Definitely gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. A lot. That's damn. I miss those times, man. Like, god
Yeah,
damn.
man.
Yeah, I'm surprised Cardan. He never put out an album.
Yeah. He never came up with nothing.
Nope. And then Loon, like, jeez,
I met
damn,
Loon.
huh?
I met Loon in 03. Like coming back from Miami, that same trip, I met Loon at the airport.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. That's crazy.
They had a tornado watch. I was stuck there the whole night.
Wow.
And I didn't get home till like back to New York till like 5 a.m.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Loon was going to Minnesota. He had like a show out there.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. He was cool.
Hold your head up, Loon.
Yeah. He's incarcerated?
Yup.
What do you do?
Yeah, cause he had ties with Al Qaeda and shit.
Oh shit. That's when you were Muslim or some shit?
Yeah, he went Muslim. Yup.
Yeah. I remember that. Crazy.
Yep.
What did you think about the Loon album though?
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I heard it. I remember some songs. I don't remember like the whole thing.
I didn't hear that. I never planned on hearing this.
Yeah. Yeah, it says
man.
he was sentenced to 14 years in prison for conspiracy with intent to traffic one or more kilos of heroin.
What the hell?
Yeah.
See, Puffy ain't paying his artists. That's what they gotta do.
Yeah, man.
You gotta resort to drug trafficking now and shit.
Yeah, man. G Depp and shit. Like, god
Yeah.
damn, son. That bad boy curse, man.
Yep.
Black Rob.
Wow.
Yeah, he's underrated, man.
Yes, definitely.
You give him the right beat, son. Like he got like his first two albums I love. Life Story and the Black Rob Report.
I listened to the Black Rob Report on Spotify, Steven. I forgot to tell you. Crack rocks.
Yeah.
Crack,
Yeah.
right? Woo.
Yeah,
Love that shit. Like,
and I always love Life Story. You know,
yeah.
so I want to get the second record. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that album is. They heard
And
I
that,
got Life, Star in the Hood, Ready, BLACK. But
yeah.
the BLACK, the album version, that's the remix because there's an original version. It's pretty much the same beat, the same sample, but they had to replay the sample because of sample clearances. So when you come home, you know what? Y'all know who killed him? Oh my god, that album is so fucking fire, man.
It is. I love it, man. 2005 too.
Oh, yep, 05. Yep. 05 is live.
And he was on that Monumental album with Pete Rock and Smith and Smith and Wesson.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Stand Up God joint.
Yep.
Love that.
That was a dope album too.
Yeah. Slept on.
Yep. I wasn't a fan of his Game Tested Streets Approved album that came out in 2011. That's when he was with Duck Down Records.
That's not, yeah.
Wasn't too
Some
crazy about that.
Some fucking kick shit, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
I didn't even hear it.
It's okay, but it's not nothing to really him about.
That's some serial shit. Kids tested, mother approved. Fridays.
You stupid.
I didn't hear that album, man.
Yeah. Yo, fellas, I'm gonna call it a day. About to charge my
good brother.
phone, get something to eat and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, brother.
Well, man, thanks for letting me join. Dope episode. Thank you, thank you, chat, for chiming in and sharing your thoughts and shit. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support as always. And stay tuned. Me and Reg will be going on his channel. Just going to his channel, Reg. It should come up, and then Big Daddy Kane, 10 o'clock Eastern time. So definitely stay tuned for that. Big Daddy Kane's Daddy's Home album. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right, fellas, y'all be easy. Peace.
You too, brother. Peace, my brother.
Peace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got that song in my head. That Time Is Money joint.
Who's that?
Bardan joint with Mace.
Oh, I never heard that shit. I checked that out.
Clue did the beat. That's back when Clue was producing.
Oh shit. Was that like 97? 98?
Yeah, like 97. I think it was like 98, 99 it came out. Like back when like early Clue when he was producing and shit.
All right.
Yeah. You know.
What's going on in the chat and shit? Yeah, I might go a little while too. I'm fucking hungry. It's like 1:28.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been up since like fucking 10. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
I seen the time like, oh shit.
It happens, man. It's too fucking early.
These early birds are like, fuck.
Yeah, the only reason why we did that because of the work schedules or whatever, but yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like doing it that early, man. It's too much. Yeah.
I almost missed the whole Blueprint joint and then this one.
Yeah, man. You came on time for Pac, though.
Yes. I thought it was like 11. What time y'all started at 10?
Yeah. But still, like you were actually like not that late, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we didn't start at 10. We actually gave you a while, you know. Right. We started around like 30.
I thought I missed everything. I'm like, oh shit, they already finished.
Edgar got some good questions. The Black Sabbath, the Black Sabbath Paranoid. I gotta go with Paranoid. Iron Man, Killers. I gotta go the self-titled Iron Man, but I love Killers, and Paul Diano is my favorite Maiden vocalist. And Motorhead, Ace of Spades, man.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah, that shit. R.I.P. Lemmy. Oh yeah.
Well, he did the Triple H theme song. I love that.
Yeah, the Time to Play the Game shit.
Right. Did he do the DX theme song or no?
No, he did Evolution though.
Oh, okay. Oh, Evolution. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Motorhead's music don't sound like that usually. It's usually more grimy and fast, and
Right.
but they slowed it down for Triple H shit.
Because
I still like it though. Yeah.
yeah. Time to play the game. Love that. Love that, man.
Yo, son.
You gotta get every time I hear that entrance music, I get hype, yo, because you know Triple H was a legend.
I love Triple H, man. Niggas hate on him, but I'm a big Triple H fan, man.
Fuck that.
Especially like
I love him. I hope he beat Taker, yo. I want to see him like bloody him up at the Super Show.
at least Triple H can still fucking move. Jesus.
Yes, he can still wrestle.
You
know?
can't.
Taker should have retired like years ago.
Hell yeah, you should have.
You know what I mean? Like the minute he lost to Brock, that's when he should have retired for good. So he must still be doing it for the money, because I'm like, what else? Why else is he doing it?
Hell yeah.
You know, he's already accomplished everything. So it's like he has to be, those paychecks must be good.
I actually think it's silly that he fucking still works. I really do.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
he killed the streak. What? Come on, that's what the guy fucking had. Besides all his other accomplishments, but still, it's like, what the fuck?
It's for the money. It has to be for the money still.
Oh yeah.
Cause he's injured. Like he still has a bad back and legs and everything. So it has to be still for those paychecks.
Of course.
You know,
Definitely.
Triple H could still wrestle though. Like if he chose to come back, he would still be the great.
He still got it in him.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Trey, I gotta get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
All right, something to eat and all that, and just chill, man. Light something up, something. But thank you so much, my nigga. As always, you know, you're a great member of the show, and always appreciate your contributions. And shout out to the chat. Love y'all. I don't know what's next. And Triborough got a fucking library, so we'll pick out something.
I'll do something on the weekend though.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, but we're gonna be supporting Reg tonight. I'm gonna be on Reg's shit with you.
Hell yeah! Hope to God I'm not sleeping. I'll be there though, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Because weird things happen when I take these naps and shit. But I want to be on there, so definitely. Yeah. So take it easy, y'all. I'll see y'all niggas on the flip side. Peace.